Okay, welcome. Let's talk about it. I'm here with JP, Perry, Nahom. Welcome, guys. Another day, another job, another dollar. How you're talking about the realest shit we're gonna talk about today. A lot of topics on our mind, so we have to chop it down a little bit. First and foremost, say thank you to Perry for welcoming us to the new spot. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's nice. I like the ambiance. It's nice.
Nice setup.
More space. We got some nice lights here.
Got
Nice
the comfy
couches.
comfy
We'll get better.
couches.
We'll get better.
Blending in properly. I feel good on this. I'm gonna have to sit back a little bit. Match JC.
You don't fall asleep though. You gotta get out eventually.
There's a dance revolution competition going on upstairs.
We'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. So our first topic, let's go right into it. Let's talk about next year's MVPs. I want to jump onto right now. So
All right.
we're gonna go one by one. I'm gonna start with you, JP, closest to me. Who do you have as your MVP next year?
I have, obviously, when you want to talk about MVP predictions, it's always interesting. Obviously, you have your Steph Curry, KD if he plays. Those are like the default settings. And of course, LeBron James if he beats Kareem's record and they actually do well. That's obviously an automatic MVP. But my MVP is Anthony Davis.
Why Anthony?
I think Anthony Davis is
I'll
going
give you a
to...
minute.
All right. First of all,
Yeah.
healthy, you have Anthony Davis or Giannis. I'll take Anthony Davis over Giannis. Healthy. Okay? And I just feel like he's so much more talented than he gets credit for. And I think a healthy Anthony Davis can win the MVP. He can take the Lakers to the promised land. Just manage his injuries, manage his games, manage his minutes. And I feel like the Lakers are going to run everything through him. He's clearly the best player on that team. And they have vengeance on their mind. Anthony Davis for MVP.
You did a lot of wild stuff.
You did not just say
You said
that
a wild
Anthony
stuff.
Davis healthy is better than Giannis.
I'm
Well,
sorry. Maybe I do
Wait,
have
no,
a
I didn't hear
stutter.
that one.
That's what he
Because
said.
I think you think I stuttered.
I think you missed.
I just didn't stutter. And I said what I said.
This is absurd.
And I will say it again.
Anthony Davis could be the best player on that team. I'm not even talking.
He is.
No. I'm saying could be. I'm not talking about injuries. But you have LeBron James on his team. He cannot, will not get the MVP.
Bro, LeBron James is about to start applying for Medicare. He's
What?
old.
What did Anthony Davis do in New Orleans?
Everything.
No. I mean, like for his team.
Well, I mean, obviously you can't do it.
Giannis
by
won a
yourself.
championship.
But he didn't
Giannis
do
had
it by
help.
himself.
Jonas had help.
Okay?
I won't put
What
that.
did he
I won't
do
put that on
before
him.
Drew
Not
Holiday?
much.
Jonas also wasn't
I mean,
broken.
he had
He
Drew
didn't have
Holiday,
much
he
help.
had Milton, and
He had
he
some
had
help.
good luck. He had
He had a
good
number
luck.
2.
Okay, KD,
But in this
KD's
era-
big toe.
But
On
in
the
this
line.
era of like big threes and super teams and stuff like that, what Giannis had on that team in that championship, that's almost.
It's not as
that's
good as
not.
help.
That's not like LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh situation. That's not a
Let's not go
Golden
the highest.
State.
Let's not go the
That's
highest.
not.
Give it the
You know what I
highest
mean?
right away.
No, but that's this era, right? Like that started this era of basketball.
Yeah, but
What's-
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
You're
that-
saying
he had some
had
help.
no help.
He definitely had
in
some
New
help.
Orleans.
I don't want to discredit Middleton.
Yeah, he had
he had an
young
all-star.
too.
He didn't have a
he had
superstar.
he had Rondo.
Right? I'd say Middleton's
And
an
LeBron.
all-star.
Everybody
I
had
think he's
Rondo.
a
Look.
I think he's a superstar that hasn't been able to spread his wings because he plays in a system that lets him do what he wants to do, but he could be better, and no one's expecting it because of where he started.
Can I just clarify one thing?
He's a closer.
Can I just
He's
clarify
He's a
one
closer.
thing?
He's a closer.
I think you have to have that closer mentality.
Is-
but I don't think he's a superstar.
Can I say
Superstar's kinda
this? Is Anthony Davis 95% as good a player as Giannis on defense?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
I
is
agree.
Giannis
No.
even
No.
80% the offensive player Anthony
no.
Davis is?
80's a great defensive player, but he can't cover the whole floor. He can't cover all 5 positions. Giannis can. On
Okay.
defense.
So that's the
That's a huge
5%.
difference. No, that's more than
What I'm
5%.
saying is,
Wait. Who can't AD guard?
80 can't
One?
guard.
The one spot?
I would no. Yeah, I don't see him covering the one.
I don't
can't
see.
see that.
I don't see Giannis covering.
I do.
I see Giannis being wide enough to make a difference, but he's not guarding a number 1.
Can he cover John Morant? At least
No.
no. I'm not saying
No.
shut him down.
No.
I'm not saying
No.
shut him down on the
No.
perimeter. But
No.
keep up with him.
I think he thinks
No.
the answer
I-
is no.
No,
If I had a choice between
you're gonna pick anybody
Giannis-
else. That's your
No,
job.
but if I had a choice between Giannis and AD to cover John Morant, I take my chances with Giannis because I'd be like, okay, he could probably steal the ball a few times, maybe.
Okay, but like
Like-
what I'm saying is AD can do 95% of what Giannis does on defense. Giannis can do 80% of what AD does on offense.
I think
And that's the problem.
I don't think
He
so.
can't shoot the
No.
free throws.
I
He
think
doesn't have the
people-
jump shot that Giannis does.
from the
He
perimeter.
doesn't.
From the perimeter, but he.
I also think like AD just has way more in his bag than Giannis does on
Yo,
offense.
yo, AD's gonna get stopped. Where Giannis is just like, no,
Yeah.
no.
But okay, so AD is a real power forward.
No.
Okay, Giannis, not Giannis.
Hell no.
Giannis
Hell
is a
no.
center who plays power forward. There's a difference there. AD is a real. He can play power forward.
Question for you. What's so real? What's a real pop? What's so real about this?
I really
Just
need
your
to know this.
bag.
What?
Your bag.
He's a jump shooting big.
But he has more. He can attack the hoop.
Does
he
he
can,
do it? What happens when he goes
He
to the
does. He does. He
He's
does.
hurt.
He does.
He's hurt. He's on the floor.
Yeah,
And
that's why.
he's
That's why he's reluctant.
done.
That's why he's.
Soft.
Let's not talk about injury because that's the factor that puts Giannis over.
Obviously.
So you
Over
think if AD was healthy right now, he'd have a couple MVPs?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
I don't think so.
no.
There's
The
a
way
lot
last
of,
year-
You're talking about New Orleans. He didn't come up. He didn't come close to getting MVP any time.
there was maybe one year he was like second in voting or something, but that was one season he had a statistical year. It was great, but he can't maintain that.
because he can't stay on the floor.
He
For
can't
what?
stay on the floor.
But even if he could
Yeah.
stay on the floor,
I
he can't get an MVP with people like that beside him.
The most injured players, Brandon Roy's of the world and whatnot, they all had one redemption year where they demonstrated why they were so special. And I feel like this is AD's year
Except
where
that
it's
he
gonna
already
be.
has a championship.
Okay, but do you guys
That's his
not have?
redemption year.
Do you remember LeBron? Like LeBron in LeBron's prime, right? And how like there was so
You
much
need to
fear
stop
of
saying
LeBron.
this.
You know
We
what
keep
I'm
on
saying?
that like, oh, he's getting old and
No,
the
no,
numbers
He's
are getting up
old.
no, but remember his
Second
prime.
in scoring last year.
He's still
He's a
old.
grandfather in the
He
NBA.
didn't
Yeah.
play though.
He's played longer than
Who
anybody.
didn't play?
we know.
He didn't play.
Who didn't play?
Down the stretch, he didn't
You
play.
must
That's why he
what
didn't make
are
the
you watching?
playoffs.
He played.
What are
He's
you watching?
old. He didn't play down the stretch. That's
He
why
played.
they missed
How
the
was only the
playoffs.
last 10 games?
Okay, not the last 10 games. I
No,
mean
we really
the
don't talk
last,
the last 5.
like last quarter. Let's talk about
last
the last
quarter?
But don't you guys-
of the
I don't know,
season.
like-
He was injured.
Like LeBron in
That's
his
still
prime.
All right.
Remember the chills about LeBron in his prime, how scary he was as a
Yeah.
player. Don't you guys have that same vibe of Giannis in his
Yeah,
prime? I
100%,
do. Like
100%.
I really do.
100%.
And he's a
100%.
taller and lankier LeBron
He's
in
like
my
if-
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fears of LeBron were different than the fears of
Thank
like
you.
Giannis is gonna go through you,
Okay.
right? But he's not a freight train like
He's
oh
not
shit, he's
trained.
coming.
Yeah.
He's gonna go through you, but really anybody who had a big,
Mhm.
Giannis doesn't do that.
And
He'll go
the,
around eventually,
And the thing is, the other
but
thing
he doesn't
is,
go through any big.
the other
I mean,
thing is,
Giannis has he's got the ability.
There's just no big.
But,
dominant
he's gotten
inside- no.
bigger though.
Oh,
He's
no,
bigger.
he can.
And
He's got-
he can post.
he
He
can.
can post even bigs. He can post up bigs. Like when they played the Suns in the finals, he blocked Ayton on a alley oop. He took it to Ayton in the paint. Like he's not scared to.
So yeah, but is Ayton a big to be feared?
It was
Oh,
it's a
I
7
mean,
footer. He's a
he's,
big boy.
It's pretty.
Who's bigger, Giannis or Ayton?
Ayton's
Well, Ayton
taller.
is also a baby.
Giannis
He
bigger.
still smells like
Yeah,
Similac.
Yeah, but I'm saying okay. Yeah, Giannis is
He's
bigger.
gonna
Ayton's
grow.
not really like.
That's why I'm saying you can. I'm seeing the remember
Like,
Giannis is still young.
Giannis isn't going through atoms and he barely moves.
I'm saying he's getting there.
He's not going to go
still
through-
young. He's getting there. How does it?
No.
28,
Who?
27, Giannis.
Yeah, 27 when he
28?
won, so he's 28 this year.
Yeah, like he's still
His
young.
game's
bro.
evolving. His game's definitely
Yeah.
evolving. But like when we're talking comparing going through people, like when you saw LeBron coming, you move because it really didn't matter what you did. You hit him hard, he would take the hit, finish anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of
If you
people
didn't-
move for Giannis.
Giannis takes the hits too, man.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
My biggest concern with Giannis and why I don't quite elevate him as much as you guys do is when you took away his best player, he didn't do shit. Look at what Golden State did to Boston, and look at what Boston did to Giannis.
Okay.
And I feel
Oh,
like
go
Yeah,
back
they
to this.
they
Instead of
sweep
shitting
the
on
game
Giannis so
7.
much, you're saying all this, but we haven't spoke about anybody fearing AD at all. No one fears AD.
they should,
Why?
Why? What has he done?
because he's got everything.
Like
He's got everything
they-
I want in
so
a
if I
basketball
have-
player.
he shouldn't even be in the
I'm
top
not
75
disagreeing
list.
right now. You keep going. I'm not disagreeing right
It's a
now.
disgrace he's on that top 75 list. How
It's
many players he has to be on there?
Brutal.
His,
So
He
it's
hasn't
not
done
a
anything.
disgrace.
No, but
It's
his-
a-
What has he done?
his
Everything.
He wrote a championship with
His-
LeBron.
his
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
that's
So
what
many
He
people
wrote
have.
it. Did you
so
watch
many
those
people have.
finals?
That's why.
Do you know
so
what
many
he
people have.
averaged? My
So
God,
many-
this guy.
No, that's why
What are you
people-
guys closing your eyes and watching
That's
the
why
games?
people will never get him the MVP because of that kind of statement. You can't.
What are you
average.
talking about? He averaged
I
like 33 points in the finals,
He
bro.
didn't
What are you
average 30.
talking
If he
about?
averaged 33 points, he would have got the Finals MVP.
Well,
Come
I
on.
mean, I think he had like one or I think he had like one or two games where he
He played very,
scored like
very well.
15, and then that brought down his average. Come on, man, put some respect on that man's name.
His skill set.
Alright.
Look, he's
All
an
right.
all-star, but again, there's a lot of all-stars in this league that could have won a championship with LeBron.
Yeah, but that's just it.
In
He's not
LeBron's
just an
championship years,
all-star.
there's a lot of all-stars.
He's
that
an
could have won.
I'm
all-time
moving on
all-star.
from
I don't even think he's a
I'm moving
superstar.
on from JP. 'cause-
Hold on.
Bro,
One more note. He won in
You're gonna
Kentucky.
stop.
He won in the NBA.
No.
Won in high school. He's my MVP. I got him.
My chest hurts. I'm gonna move on. Perry, who do you got for your MVP? Because my chest just started with them smoking.
I'm
There's
just saying, okay?
ridiculous ass MVP. What the fuck was that?
I'm just saying, okay? The guy's a
Wow.
winner.
Wow. My chest.
There's a lot of talent in the NBA, man. It's like there's a lot. This is in this era. There's so many different players that could get an MVP. It's insane.
Well, why don't
Perry,
we
who you
hear
got?
Perry's
You're done
pick?
talking. We're
Yeah.
cutting you off. You're done. Perry, who you got?
Passing the ball, okay? I'm
No,
being
you're
a great
honestly,
You're
co-host.
being AD right now. You just want the attention even if it would hurt.
First of all, like the MVP voting is so petty, it's so badly done that anybody that I pick can't be MVP because it makes sense. You know what I mean?
That's why you
Who-
get your own
Who won
vote.
the MVP last year?
Jokic.
I'm not mad at it, but who was the MVP last year?
Jokic.
Embiid.
Nah,
Oh.
man, it was Jokic.
No,
It was Jokic.
No.
Remember what I said
I would have
about?
won MVP.
Remember what I said about not having help? Jokic had zero help and carried literally that corpse of a
But
team
that's
to
what
the
voters,
playoffs.
that's what the voters are saying, right? Like they're going like, oh,
He did everything. He played defense. He did
And
everything.
what did Giannis do? Nothing. I mean, Embiid, nothing.
They've really like in the last decade.
If you want to call
last
Harden
couple
help,
decades.
you gotta go to the shell of what we know Harden is. He didn't have his point guard. He was the scoring champ.
the best, second
Who
best player on
helped
the team
him?
was Maxey.
Maxey?
That's the second best player on the team.
I don't understand the MVP vote. Like it's changed over the years. Like in the last, I would say 20
Because it
years.
matters who's doing it.
Like remember when Kobe, like after Shaq left,
Yeah.
and Kobe had those like ridiculous scoring years of like averaging 34, dropping 81, all that stuff. And it was like, yeah, but the Lakers are 7th seed, so
They
we're
suck.
not gonna give Kobe the
So what
MVP.
matters?
What seed was Denver?
Is it sixth? So is it
What
the
seed
stats?
what seed
Right?
was
Is it the
Russell
stats?
Westbrook 6th when he got it?
Is it where
You
they
know?
are in the like? Who the fuck is making these decisions?
Yeah.
I think it goes down to this. It goes down to who has the best season.
No, it
with-
doesn't.
No. Who has the best season with suitable standing?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
always.
but
Always.
then-
Because when Russ,
I would
when Russ
respect that.
won
I
it,
would
when Russ
respect
won his,
But that was different.
triple double.
That was
And
the
they
first
finished
time,
sixth.
and that was the
So
first
he
time
did
it's
again
been
next
done
year.
But-
since the 60s.
So Jokic got his because he good numbers. Finished in 6th.
Yeah, but 6th seed
But
is
he
like
did.
And I agree. I'm just
You know
saying.
what I mean?
That's what they're going for. So Perry, again, to you.
No, because what did Harden say?
Don't
What did Harden
deflect.
say? Well, what did Harden say? What did Harden say? I won first seed and I had all these numbers, so I don't understand how I did. When
when
Westbrook,
Russ got it, or yeah.
right? I had all these numbers, but we're first seed. So how do
Harden
I
should
know?
have won 3 MVPs in a row.
Harden should-
So I
yeah,
mean, that's
man.
just me.
Because LeBron should have had at least 2 of those. And why can't LeBron have them? Because he's hegemonic.
Because he's got 4.
Michael should have more. Kobe
Yeah.
should have more.
But it
LeBron
happens
should have
in all
more.
the sports, right? Tom Brady doesn't get those MVPs
Voters
anymore.
fatigue.
But like, I mean, yeah, voters fatigue. And
No, because the voters are like, well, we can't give it to you anymore because Belichick's there. But he wasn't there the other times.
And,
He wasn't there the first whatever.
Well,
and,
you
and
know,
Kobe
like,
suffered
uh,
from Phil Jackson as well being there, and then
But he wasn't there the other times.
60. I think
You know
it
what I
was 62 when Bill Russell, one of Bill Russell's MVPs. I remember watching this documentary about him, and he said this one was like one of my favorite ones, and they asked why. It's like because that was the year Will averaged 50, and Oscar Robertson averaged triple double, and I got the MVP, and I think his numbers were like 18 and 20.
right.
But that's because the players voted back then.
And that
It
just
was never the media,
like
right?
you you can say Harden everything, and you know you won't get an argument from me, but you have to understand when Harden was putting up all those numbers. I mean, yeah, nobody respected those numbers.
That's the thing.
And Russell's hustle
Well, that's the problem.
without
There's still
KD
numbers.
and elevating the team like that was impressive.
That
And
was-
that's why Jokic
KD
is getting it.
KD and Westbrook got their MVPs the same way.
That's right.
KD.
Right?
KD.
Oh, my nigga wasn't here, so like, what? I'm still doing it. Like, look, I have either Ja or Giannis. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Giannis. He's in a better position. He's a better player.
Just never gonna win it.
Ja,
Honestly,
I was gonna go with Ja as well.
he was one of my picks
Yeah.
too.
Like I feel like
You guys love him that much?
he's
no, you hate him that much.
yes. To me, he is how the game is built right now. How it's like put on point guards. He is the image of that, and he's gonna be the image of the NBA in a couple years, just because how they can market him, how well he plays, how well he gets everything.
What are we
going.
talking about here? Are we
What we're talking about right there, yo, I have an interesting question. Who's next up?
Ja.
No, like it's not just Ja, right? We have like KD, LeBron, Curry.
Those guys are on the way out.
These niggas are out.
Yeah.
Chris Paul's been out.
So you got Ja, Luka,
I don't know.
Tatum.
Carmelo's still in the league and is my boy. But like,
I'm gonna say
nobody's
it.
asking what team's
You got
Carmelo
Ja,
playing for next
Luka,
year.
Tatum.
I'm gonna say it.
Well,
Who?
Scotty!
That's not-
I'm sorry. Hey, look, man.
That
Say
nigga's
it.
new, not marketable. Not marketable.
Scottie
No.
Pippen.
No, it's for this
Like,
Scotty
I agree with Ja. I agree with Giannis is still their body. I'm even talking to him like Giannis is the last guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
to me,
who's coming after Giannis? Everybody younger than Giannis.
Zion.
Thank you.
Zion,
Well,
bro.
I got
Gosh.
I got two picks here.
Okay.
I like Ja because Ja doesn't have he doesn't have
I like
another
Luka, too.
all-star on his team right now.
Well, he's
You
gonna
know, he's got
That's
great
easy.
support. Although Jaren Jackson, like he could potentially become an all-star depending on how good that team is,
Jared Jackson's the best he's ever been.
right? No, but like you could get an
Sorry.
all-star bid if they're like number one. You never know, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But my second pick is Luka Doncic. I think if Luka, the only problem is I've been saying this the last couple of years that I think he's going to get MVP. I think he's going to get it, and he has amazing playoff runs. But
It was literally on the table for him this year, and he showed up looking like me.
well,
I mean, his belly was. I was like, Luka, you're not in a restaurant?
He finished very well. I'm okay with that. He finished very well. Luka's an easy one for me. I think Tatum's obviously an easy one for me. Ja coming. Who did I say the other guy was? Oh, Zion. But like
I don't see Zion getting
none of
MVP.
those guys have like Kobe.
So nobody's saying Trey Young.
LeBron.
Nobody's saying Trey.
Fuck no.
no.
Okay.
Like, I'm
Not
talking about
MVP.
who's the next LeBron? Who's next
Not
Kobe?
MVP.
Who's next Michael? Who's next? face
Well,
of the
Luka,
league?
obviously, this is
No, I'm not talking
Luka's
about
territory. He's the
I'm
next
talking
one.
about face of the league though.
Yes, Luka's
Luka's
the
got
face.
those numbers. Does he have that?
Luka is the face of the NBA. Let me
Well,
tell you something.
Is
The
Dallas
most
going to get him help? That's
Okay,
the only thing with
most
that team.
untradeable player in the
You know what I
NBA
mean?
right now is Luka.
The most untradeable?
The most untradeable player
How about Giannis?
right now.
Why would they want to trade Giannis?
Dallas will burn down the country before they trade Luka.
They don't
Right
know
now.
how to jump, they just- I mean, Milwaukee's got him, but they're also like, thank you for staying.
And
I think
Giannis
we got in
can
and
walk.
out. We got in and out. Like
Giannis can walk, but Luka is the most like if you burn down the NBA and started a new league and everyone's gonna take number one pick, it's not even gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be Luka and
Over
nobody
Giannis.
over everyone.
But does he have
I don't
the face?
know.
Does he have the face
How,
to do it?
how old's Luka?
Giannis does.
How old is
24, 25,
He's
23,
mid-twenties?
24, yeah, early 20.
And Giannis is 28.
27, 28.
So who would you take first in the
I'm
NBA?
taking Giannis. 100%.
You're taking Giannis?
Yeah.
Everybody at their age right now, you're taking Giannis?
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa.
Man, you people.
Like with nobody else on your team?
If I'm
No,
building
no,
a franchise,
your first pick.
you
Like,
burn down
first pick.
the
Everybody's
league.
available.
Burn down the
Over
league.
Luka,
Start
yeah.
over.
And you could build your team.
yeah, around Giannis, yeah,
You could build your team. You're still taking Giannis over Luka.
100%.
Interesting.
Jeez.
I disagree.
I don't disagree with it though, because
wholeheartedly.
Luka,
I don't know who I'd
not
pick,
even close.
but Giannis is one of the guys I would think about
I'm
for
taking
sure.
Giannis first.
Luka for sure. I don't
Luka's
know.
making my team better. It doesn't even matter who else is on the team.
Thank you.
And what is Giannis doing?
Well, he's getting buckets.
No, he's.
And he's defending. He's defending.
Giannis can't play without Chris.
He's not making.
Sorry.
I don't know.
But I'm building a team. I can put pieces around.
No, but
this guy.
we're not giving you LeBron next.
No.
We're not giving you.
I can pick though. The point guards in the league are dime a dozens. The shooters are dime a dozens.
doesn't.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking good point guards in the league.
Like Luka.
There's
I don't
tons.
need a Luka if I have Giannis. I don't need a Luka.
Name two.
I'll take-
Did you know that? Do you know that there's other? Like you know there's no
I'll
one.
take
But-
Trae Young.
But do you need a Giannis if you have a Luka? Like you
If you
said
have
that
Luka,
I don't
you need
need I don't need a
If
Luka
I
if I have
have Luka, I
Giannis.
need a good big.
If you have Giannis,
That's why he's not
you
winning.
need
because
a
of good
point guard.
Yeah.
If you have Giannis, you need a point guard who
Whoa,
plays
look,
defense.
Porzingis
Okay.
was there. He's a good big.
No, he's not good.
No,
He's not
Wow.
good
He
big.
has shooters. Is he winning with shooters? No, he's a good
Man.
big.
The
He needs
only,
a good big.
Who's his
the
shooters,
only
first of all?
issue.
Yeah,
Don't say
Tim
it.
Hardaway.
Don't say it.
Finley.
Say it.
Yeah, he had shooters. He had
Oh,
shooters.
he's still there. We'll see how they do next year.
Yeah, he had shooters.
I really like what Luka did against the Suns last year, winning that 7-game series. I was impressed.
Who's my guy from Brooklyn that was traded to Dallas?
So back to the topic before we go off topic, because you guys are going to go left and right. So you got your
I
MVP
got John, but if I had to pick between John and Giannis, I have Giannis.
yeah, Giannis, okay. I'll go to Nahum right now. So
My picks are either Ja or Luka for my MVPs.
Ja, Luka.
Why
John
y'all
Luka.
getting 2 picks?
Yeah.
Pick one.
I
Pick
picked
one.
I picked one.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
Okay, if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go Luka. I think he has a good year. This year.
Nobody wants to pick John. You know why? He's in Memphis, first of all. They don't have enough votes there. They're not- like, I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the.
But you know what though?
There's no newscaster from out of Memphis.
Ja has proved that they can do it in the regular season so far, and Luka hasn't. Luka hasn't had a really great regular season yet because they're always like 6'5", like in that mix.
He also gets injured.
If he wants to get that MVP, he's got to be like a top 3 in the West. I think,
Okay, let me ask you
to
this
get
though:
that.
why did they wait till the 4th round? I know it was only 3 rounds, but the 4th round of playoffs.
Dallas?
No, the voters
Okay.
to let us know who they picked. Like the MVP should be chosen before playoffs start because we
But
have
it is.
no,
the votes are in,
Oh, sure it is.
isn't it?
Bullshit. Because like you'll notice that like the season ends and then like all of a sudden people play, games are played, then 3rd round, the votes are in, and this guy like did he though?
But
Did we forget about the season already?
well, but then I remember
They always
seeing
try to see what
Dirk-
happens in the playoffs.
I swear down.
But
I
they
swear
always,
down.
that 2007, Dirk wins the MVP. They're number 1 in the NBA, and they lose to the 8 seed Golden State in the first round.
Yo, those
And he
were
still
hot.
got MVP. He had to wear a suit to get his trophy because they couldn't give it to
Because
him at the game.
no one predicted that. It was
That's
a
what
once in a
That
lifetime
was voting was
thing.
real.
That's what
That's what voting
they
was
knew.
real.
They thought he was gonna be like, okay, Dirk's gonna go through this one. 2nd round will give him his MVP, and they're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that motherfucker did not win this
But
round.
the votes were in. It was locked. It was
yeah,
done.
because the votes are there. But now they're like, let's wait before we announce it, just in case somebody shits the bed. Just in case somebody shits the bed. For me, I got Embiid as a just because he's been
That's
stuck.
your number 1.
He's won the 2nd place like 4 years in a row.
Yeah,
now.
so I feel like
I think that's his legacy.
I think that like I think he was MVP last year and he didn't get him. He's like fuck it.
No, I think for him, he's not just for him. I think Philly would be a bit better.
If he gets MVP,
No, this year they'll be a bit better than they were last year.
no problem with him in his MVP now. Now Harden's there.
Harden's taking away.
Harden's gonna take
No,
it.
Harden won't take it from him. It's
He will.
Embiid's team because Harden.
Name
No,
the last
but-
four-
but
name the
that
last
sways
4
votes.
MVPs. Name the last 4 MVPs.
Jokic, Giannis.
No one apparently, and no one apparently, right?
No, but I'm just
Right?
listen to this, okay?
No, like you
Har-
can't
Har-
win it. If you
Harden's
haven't
at
made
this,
it.
Harden's at the point where he's like, I'm the point, I'm the playmaker. So he knows he's got Maxey as a scorer, and he's got Embiid as a
It
scorer.
doesn't matter. It's not up to him.
It's not up to him, but I'm saying this is where Embiid's gonna excel. It's gonna be like, okay,
Or he can do what he do.
yeah, exactly.
100%.
So why is he gonna get the vote for MVPs? Because he's gonna do it.
You
I'm gonna
tell
be like,
Stephen
you know
A.
what?
Smith like, yeah, that guy did it.
Well,
He's gonna do it.
I remember when LeBron went to Miami that first time. I was like, he's never getting an MVP. I never thought he'd get an MVP with.
Yeah, but
Wade on that
LeBron
team.
made it impossible
well,
for
Wade,
anyone
but
not
because,
to vote.
So
Well,
that's what I'm
because
saying.
Wade
It's gonna
took
be
a huge
impossible
step back.
not to give
in his
Embiid
no,
MVP.
it
You know
will
what I
be
mean?
possible.
How many
because-
raises MVPs did he get in Miami?
Two. Got 2 in Cleveland and then 2.
So
in
it was his year where he said, "I'm gonna do
He
this."
should have gotten it all 4 years.
Eventually, you're like, well, no,
Yeah.
Again,
You have a
Embiid is winning it because
That's what
Because what?
because they
What
don't
are-
have no other option.
I don't
to
even
give
wanna
us.
know your other
Philadelphia
picks.
is not special though. They're not special. They're nothing to look at.
They'll be
The
a
East
top
is
3
so
team.
good.
They'll be a top 3 team in the East.
No.
They'll be a top 3 team in the
No.
East, and he will dominate again.
Who's better than Philly? Right?
Okay, let's just say, if
Just
that
random
Brooklyn
shit.
owner
Boston.
is not batshit crazy enough
No,
to
go ahead.
trade
Yeah,
KD.
yeah.
Let's just say KD and Kyrie stay.
Leading into the next
Okay?
topic.
I'm not leading in. I'm just saying.
No, I see you,
Brooklyn
I
is
see you.
going to be number 1.
Who?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
You
Milwaukee
smoke
is going to be number 2.
crack? Do you smoke
Why?
crack? Just be honest with me. Do you smoke crack? Big.
Did you just
I
say
want
Brooklyn?
to.
Did you say Brooklyn?
Brooklyn is going to be
Brooklyn.
number 1
Brooklyn.
in the East.
Brooklyn.
Like they were last year before KD got
Brooklyn.
injured.
We go.
Yeah, I
high.
said it. And now, number 2 is going to be
You know
Milwaukee.
Kyrie's on that team, right?
Yeah.
I know
If nobody gets shot in Algeria, he's going to play. Now, like number 2 is going
When
to be
your second
Milwaukee.
best player on the team is part-time.
Whether he's injured or not.
He's just not going to play in Toronto. Otherwise, he's available for most of the games.
No, he can play anywhere now. Just know when you
Not in Toronto.
He can still
He
play.
can't come into Canada if you're not vaccinated.
Oh, yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Oh, you can.
You cannot. Have you not been watching baseball?
I saw Lil Wayne
The
perform.
Royals.
I saw Lil Wayne perform.
Why did they stop it?
Because Drake has the borders on mouth.
Okay. No, like just not to jump in baseball, but Kansas City Royals, they have like 11 players that are not vaccinated. They
Right.
have to call up their minor league to come play to Toronto. You cannot play in Canada if you're not
Well,
vaccinated.
then they just
Period.
fucking call Drake. Like,
Drake.
Drake got, yo,
Drake has no affiliation with
Justin
the Jays.
Trudeau sitting with Foreign Services like Drake.
ambassador.
My second pick.
How you
Why
get
y'all
two picks?
getting a second?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna need to have a second pick.
Oh,
Now.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, go ahead.
I'll take Tatum.
Edit this up.
I'll take Tatum.
Edit,
You know,
edit this one up.
I don't know. The thing with Tatum, I love Tatum.
I'll take Tatum.
It's just scoring.
I think
You know what I mean?
why I take Tatum was he has
It's
such a
just
disappointing
scoring.
finals. His mind has clicked. It's like I have to be a killer 24/7.
But
I
the-
can't show up whenever here and there. It's like now it's like I know my team needs me. I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I know I can play 2 ways. I know I can do this. Now it's
But-
like his mind has switched.
But the problem is
His
now,
mind has completely
nowadays, they don't give it to guys that are just scorers. Like if you're just
switched. He's a
averaging-
two-way player, not just a scorer. He's a two-way player.
not statistically, but like yeah, he's a two-way player.
But those statistics are showing with effort, right? Like he's putting the effort on defense now. Like,
I know.
like he put KD to
But
work.
those guys get no credit.
No, he put
You
everybody.
know what I mean?
Look at all the games, and this is a betting man talking. Look at all the games with Tatum. Anybody that played Tatum and anybody that played KD,
Yep.
I noticed this again. A betting man talking, went over. Went over in most categories.
Yeah.
Because he tests and put his metal to work against any superstar in the league. Because Tatum's up next.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with your pick, though. If he doesn't have Jalen beside him,
Still get him, but
who's gonna have him beside him?
he's gonna have
KD.
no, okay.
They're not getting Jalen. Though either Jalen's there
Yeah.
or they get rid of Jalen and KD's coming.
Yeah.
How at that point?
This team should get MVP. I don't think KD's going to Boston. I'm
That's
sorry.
right. That's
I
right.
don't-
KD's not there. Jalen's still there. How is he getting MVP?
Because he's the man. Jalen knows that.
Put their stats up. Last year's put
You
their
know,
stats up.
Tatum bores me.
Listen, we're talking to this. Don't interrupt. Hold on.
Sorry.
We're going this way.
He just bores me. His face bores me. His stats bore me. Like he's not. He just like sex missionary.
That's
Sorry.
right.
He's
He's got to
just-
the league.
he's-
No, but he's it.
His kid is more impressive.
Yeah,
He's it.
he's just
He's it.
plain bread.
You know, Hermione.
You know,
what's
it's not even
Claire's-
right
Claire's
bread.
daughter's name?
It's plain bread with
Whatever.
ham in
It's
it.
another thing with
It's
sass.
like, put some lettuce in it. It's just plain. He's like Tatum. No. He's never gonna win MVP. Like unless he leaves Boston, he's never. And it's okay.
I-
He's an MVP caliber player.
I think he's an MVP caliber player. I think he'll get MVP.
You know,
Just
Tatum
hold
is-
on for a second, JP. I think he's gonna do this. I think his mindset has switched because how poorly performed in the finals against Golden
That's
State.
right.
So I feel like he's gonna come with a different mentality.
Did he?
These last 2 games were shit. Like they were shit.
Or was that?
Can
or
I
was
say
that?
something?
Was that their plan?
No, it wasn't their plan. It was Tatum did
Like,
not show up.
there's some
Even
guys-
his field goal attempts, everything were shit. He was just watching the game go by.
I want to say something about
I know you want to
Boston
say something.
that's
I'm going to
serious,
debate right now.
though.
Hold on.
They went to
Why are you
game.
putting me in a timeout?
Hold on.
They went to same 7 though.
They did, but again, it was Jalen and other guys. The role players doing like Al Horford showing up. All these role players are doing work.
I
And
love Jaden. I
and
love
Tatum
Jaden.
watched.
Al Horford showed up.
Right? Those guys showed up.
We're not talking about, don't do that again. We're not talking about Al Horford.
Hey, go ahead, JP.
Okay, finally, get to come out of timeout. Look, the thing about Tatum and why I don't believe any mindset is going to be switched is, number one, his whole career, they've actually gone very deep in the playoffs.
Mhm.
He's been to multiple East finals,
Yeah.
and if there was any switch to be switched on, I mean, all those motherfuckers are switched on, okay? Like, all the switches have been turned on. There is nothing else left, okay? He's been deep in the Eastern Conference, and now he made the finals, and he lost. He's as good as he's going to be.
The argument there, though, is he's gotten
I don't
better
agree
every
with
single
that.
year.
Every single year.
He's gotten better every single
You
year.
just remember, you just want a gold medal with your Team USA.
I
Learned
think,
a lot from those
I think
guys.
he'll win a
You
championship.
know, he's,
Eventually
In
he will. Maybe not in
I
Boston,
don't
but
think
in
he's
his
leaving. I don't
career.
think. I don't think
he's not leaving
Boston.
Boston. I think he won in Boston.
He'll
I think
win
I don't
Boston.
think he's leaving
Is
Boston.
he a true number one?
Yeah, he is.
Tatum?
Yeah.
Oh, after last
Yeah.
year, nobody.
Yeah, good question.
Even if he didn't finish the
Yeah.
job,
Man, he's clutch.
He's that dude.
He's a killer, I get it. But Klay Thompson is a killer, too.
Oh,
And
shit, man.
and,
You're just throwing names out there.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Klay
Some people
Malaria.
Hey,
some
Klay
people
Thompson-
can score 37
Klay
in a
Thompson's
quarter.
champion.
And not
Klay
be
Klay
Thompson-
Thompson is a 4-time champion.
Klay Thompson's a
Who would you
killer
rather
in a
have?
different way.
Who would I
Who are
rather
you
have
taking, Tatum or
between?
Klay?
Tatum.
Like tomorrow?
Not their career.
No. Right now?
Who
Today?
will you have tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Well, Klay's
Tatum.
old, bro.
Is he old?
He's old, and he's injured.
Okay, career.
He's coming off of
Career.
like a terrible
I don't want to say
injury.
career because the nigga has 4 championships.
No, I get it. No,
Who
but
are you drafting?
well,
Like if we were starting over.
They're both young.
From their start. From their
Yeah.
start. Who
Yeah,
you
not the
drafting?
rings. Who you drafted?
I'm taking Tatum.
Tatum.
So then, what are we really talking about?
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, like, I feel like he needs help. He's not that
Nobody
guy.
disagrees with
He
that.
wasn't that guy in
Nobody
the finals.
I just said that. I
But-
said that's why
but-
his mindset has
but
flipped.
that-
But it takes maturity and learning and watching, saying that, oh my God, I did watch my teammates ball, but where the fuck was I? It happened when LeBron was in Miami that first year when he fucking shit the bed in the final. I'm not talking about
LeBron
was already
no,
that
Listen,
LeBron
hold on,
completely
you guys
fucked
are
up
just
there.
jumping on shit. Listen, he knew he fucked up. What happened the year after that?
They went.
They won.
They went on to 3-peat.
He won the MVP.
and until somebody went crazy.
You won the MVP because his mindset switched. He watched. He's like, this is my fuck up. So Tatum learned, this is my fuck up.
I'm not
That's
putting
what
that
I'm
all.
saying. I'm not saying they're the same player.
No, because I'm saying that like it was different from LeBron. LeBron was like, "Hey, I tried my best with it. This is so. What you're saying essentially is Tatum has to leave because
No, I'm not saying he has to leave. I'm just saying.
no, but like
his
that's what
mindset.
LeBron did, right? LeBron did everything he could with the team he had,
No,
and he couldn't, so he went to Miami.
I'm saying LeBron's first year in Miami, right? When they lost.
When he was trying to share.
When we're trying to be all this, whatever, oh, my team was whatever, trying to share. He's like, okay, and then he's to win the finals. He saw the real Dirk and the real Dallas Mavericks, and they fucked him up. And he was like, oh shit, I have to be that fucking warrior to lead my team.
The thing is that LeBron, when he got to Miami, and when he was there in the season, they ran shit. They didn't really come into a problem until they got to Dallas.
First up,
Well,
no,
I think
Wade,
okay, go.
Wade was still as dominant in those seasons.
Yes, yeah.
Dominant. Chris Bosh was balling as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So LeBron got to the finals like, okay, you know what? If I don't go at my hardest, these guys still got my back.
Yeah.
Tatum did the same things. Like, oh, I still got Jalen, I still got Marcus, I still got Horford, I still got whoever.
But don't say
Oh,
how.
whoever the fuck it was. But he felt the same way. Like, I still got these guys to back me up. Now he understands, like, they feed off me. I have to be the alpha male right now.
LeBron, you're right though. LeBron was like, he took a step back in a sense of like, oh, I'm not in Cleveland anymore where I have to do everything.
Yeah.
I got 2 other All-Stars on my team.
Exactly.
I don't think he
I'ma
was,
let him do
I
his
don't
thing.
think it was. I don't have to. I said I don't think he wanted to overshadow. I don't think
Well-
he wanted to step on his toes. I think he wanted to walk side by side.
But do you remember when they were struggling at first? I think they started like 7-7, and then in a post game interview, they were asking him like, what do you guys need to do to make it work? And he's like, oh, it's just the minutes. Like I'm playing too many minutes. I gotta roll back my minutes. And everybody criticized him. It was like, you're a fucking superstar in this league.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you gotta roll back your minutes?
But that was the first year where they were
Yeah.
figuring it out.
Because this was the first time a super team in their prime came together, right? Like it wasn't like the Boston like.
It's the
when
first
they're
time
old-
a super team in the prime that they did it without no fucking backside dumbass.
No,
GMs,
but
yeah.
no, but I'm saying like in their like 20s. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so.
It's happened.
So no, but I'm saying it was a different feel. It's like okay, like maybe I step
You don't
back,
sell
maybe
it.
I don't. You don't go full blown. You know what I mean? You don't go hard. Like it was just that
I'm just
mindset.
saying, there's a lot of
I think that's why it
excuses
didn't work.
There's a lot of excuses that ran with that first year in Miami that I didn't like. But when you're comparing it to Tatum, right? It's not so much that he was like, "Oh, I got these guys," because of what we say. We said that he had grown every single year since he's been here. He's gotten further and further, better and better. He knows it's on his shoulders. At least that's what he's decided from year on year on year on. So that's why you can say this year he fucked up, right? But it wasn't that he fucked up. It's like, hey, you were not able to do it alone.
Yeah.
We're going to stop you. And it didn't work for game 1 or game 3 or whatever they lost, and they went to game 7. But Golden State knew in 7 we can beat you. We should beat you in 4, but in 7 we can beat you. And the reason why I went to 7 is because Tatum is who he is.
Yeah.
I don't think he can't get over the hump by himself or with the team he has now. But if he gets any more help, that's going to take away from the MVP.
Any who comes in.
I don't think he wants to win MVP. Quite frankly, I think he just cares about the
What
championship.
the fuck kind
What
of
do you mean?
What do you
Every player wants to win
No,
MVP.
no,
I won't agree with that at all. I won't agree with that
No,
at all.
not
You don't
everyone
think so?
wants to win MVP. Steph
like
Curry,
to.
Steph
Well-
Curry doesn't want to win MVP.
Because he's won twice.
Yeah, he does. He has them.
No,
he doesn't.
but if I don't have it on my resume, I
Steph
do
Curry
want I
could
want to
back
put it on
the
my
stats
resume.
all day, every day,
And
every year. He could put up 50, 20 times in 1 year.
Okay, but
No,
Steph,
batting the stats
Steph's
doesn't get you MVP.
yes, but Steph's in a situation like
If I like Steph, he might take you close.
second half of your superstar your career, you're not trying to get MVPs because you're trying to stay healthy so you can win championships.
I would argue Steph is not allowed to win MVP anymore.
Why not?
The voting people have something. Sorry.
That's it. You met your
You've
threshold.
had four rings and 2 MVP. Yeah. You're getting close to Michael's numbers. Sorry.
And before we move to the second topic,
Before we move
my
on.
second MVP, since everybody got 2,
Yeah. Which got 3.
I am going with the most efficient player of all time, 60% shooting from the field. Big boy, big sexy. It's fat boy season next year. Zion. Zion is winning MVP next year. That's my second choice.
Is he playing next year?
He's playing.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
we got him in the
Yeah,
lab.
that was-
Do you remember Goku when he
So I
was
took
in
him
the
in the-
water
in the
and his
second round of
family's
my
fighting,
fantasy.
and
That
he's
wasn't
just
just
like,
any water.
that's Zion right there.
There's a rehabilitation center. You think
That's-
Zion has that at home?
Hey, that's where we got him. Okay,
Zion's got a Wendy's.
I'm here for the fat boy. He's a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, Wendy.
Zion is so. I know I'm a New Orleans guy. I guess this podcast, but like I got AD and Zion. Those are my 2
You got
picks.
2 broken players.
I do.
Busted ass.
Hey, listen, man. But that
Might as well
little
go buy
that
Ferrari.
little-
Two guys that might not make the
can
playoffs.
win MVP. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna do it, but Zion can win MVP because there's nobody in New Orleans right now that can say you're not allowed to win. I know CJ's there. I know Ingram's there, but it's not like Jalen who just got to the finals. You know, it's not like Harden who's a 2-time MVP. Is he 2-time?
I have a prediction. No, Harden won
I
in
think
one.
just one. Yeah.
My prediction is either CJ or Ingram is moving before Christmas.
Why would they do that?
Why?
You gotta.
They have a team for the next
Yeah.
12 years.
Well,
Somebody's gonna demand a trade.
Not those guys.
One of those two is because somebody's gonna have to sit
CJ's
back.
becoming a role player. He knows it. Ingram is like peaking, and he's like, okay, I can.
No.
Do you think
I don't
CJ wants to be the 3rd best player
He's
in
not
New
gonna be the
Orleans?
CJ's the
Come on, in
CJ's
New
number
Orleans.
1 right now. Not by your liking.
Yeah.
CJ's number 1 right now.
But they're not gonna run plays for him.
CJ get his own place.
CJ
That's
shit
Wait, whoa. Number one?
He's number 1.
How?
on New Orleans.
What happened when he got there?
They made
What
the
happened
playoffs.
when he got
They
there?
made the playoffs.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yes, they
yes.
did. CJ's number 1 right now.
Brandon Ingram's their go-to
Is
guy.
better, and
Yeah.
has been a goalkeeping guy because CJ's only been there for 3 minutes. But CJ's the number 1 right now.
Brandon
And you
Ingram
think he wants to stay
Brandon
down like
Ingram
that?
still has an upside, man.
No.
He is.
Brandon
Man.
Ingram is the better player.
He's the better player.
He's my pick for better player.
Yeah.
CJ on the New Orleans Hornets.
Pelicans.
Pelicans, yeah.
Saints.
Number one right now. Number one. He's
All right.
the number one option. If we need a bucket, yeah, Bradley can get it from him, but CJ's better.
And Zion
You know what
is
they
gonna
see
get
him
it
as?
next year.
They see, he should take it over. Nobody can stop Zion.
That's right.
No one can
That's
stop
why
Zion
he's my
for Zion.
dark horse MVP.
No one can stop Zion for Zion.
We're coming back.
I hope you guys are read about Zion.
He's losing his baby
He's
fat.
got that contract.
Getting there, bro.
He's got that contract now that he got to.
No,
You gotta-
you know what it is?
He's
All
gotta
the
pass
Zion
that.
talk is
Yeah.
everything that we used to hear about Embiid before he started playing.
Embiid was not fat.
No, just broken.
First,
You didn't have an
put some
excuse.
respect on
You know,
that.
you didn't have an excuse.
He was out
We can get it done.
the 3 first years of his career, right?
He had no excuse. He just I picked up a ball when I was 16. And then I got broken after college. That's his story. That's just his story.
I was ready to play soccer. And
Now
then
he's an
I was
MVP.
so
Now he's an MVP.
I loved Philly's choices in draft picks, man. They go okay, number 1 pick, you take Embiid. Was he number 1?
No.
that year? Or number 2?
No, my boy, Canadian boy, got
Wiggins was number 1.
Wiggins was number 1.
That's on the same school.
Okay, and then the second year they go after
Wiggins,
Joel or what's his name? Nerlens Noel,
That's
because Embiid's
they had
out.
some Joel Jalil Okafor.
Jalil
You are
Okafor.
opening a jar we do not
Philadelphia-
have time
No,
to
they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Turn that
ruined,
on right now.
Philadelphia ruined that man's career.
Close that
Jalil
jar.
Okafor.
Close
They
that
ruined
jar.
You know what he is?
We gotta-
He's a poor man's fucking boogie cousin.
Don't get me going.
Poor man's
We got our
all the
MVPs out the
attitude,
way.
none of the talent.
We got our MVPs out the way. Let's move on to the next topic. We got MVPs. That was very interesting. We got
That
MVPs.
jar.
Let's move on. That's a big one. We gotta save that one. You can write it down. So we got.
No,
our
is
next
that really a big one? I think we should have just shut that one down.
He's not even in the league anymore,
No,
bro.
That's how bad they ruined him.
I like Jewel, but we're gonna move on.
Oh.
So next topic is Clippers. When they come back with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, John Wall, Reggie Jackson, Ty Lue. What's up with you, Perry? Your hands up.
Yeah, I want
Let's go.
I asked this question.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, let's just
Like,
say.
no. You're not hearing when I say what. They have Paul George, maybe Kawhi. Reggie's gonna be there, but John's now there. So how do you have both of them? Who's coming off the bench? Can't play together.
Well, first off,
They're
John,
big as Zubac, who he's great running down the floor.
Yeah.
For the first
That's
4
all
minutes.
they need. That's all they need.
For the first 4 minutes, and then as a better, I know if he doesn't get his rebounds in the first 4 minutes, he's sitting until the fourth quarter. You do not lose a great coach.
Good.
Sure, he has coaching championships. There's no reason to tell me that the Clippers won't be second overall next year and out in the first round.
That's your prediction for the Clippers.
Okay.
No, I don't think they'd be second. But out first round.
First round.
You know why? Because again, Kawhi might not play.
Why?
I don't know. That's my problem. I do not have.
Do we
any
even
clue.
know if he's on
I have
Earth?
no fucking clue.
Is he on like a spaceship with
No.
Elon Musk
I have
somewhere?
I heard he was looking bully. I heard he was looking real big, real glossy. You know what I mean? I heard he was fucking in the gym, tough. PG, I haven't seen him at one pro out. Where you at, bro?
Hey.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Where you at?
He's being a father.
Where's John?
He's married now.
John's
okay?
working out. John's been
John better be working out.
He's working out.
He's been off for 3 to 4
I feel like it's been like
Collected
5
100
years,
mil.
man. It's been forever since
No.
I've seen this guy.
I don't know.
That's the career I want.
We're all seeing that. We're all seeing
Make a
that John.
$200 million contract.
Hopefully,
doing
John is
nothing.
the John that we all know.
No, it's
We
not.
all know that is impossible to happen.
It's
Impossible.
not impossible. I feel like with the right.
If he was a John, we know he wouldn't play.
especially
in Houston.
No, it's
Getting Jalen, teaching Jalen and Homie
yeah. Because
doesn't play.
what Houston wanted to do was tank.
I don't want to hear that. I don't hear
That's
that.
what they wanted to do.
They would have tapped anyway.
No, they would have tanked with John.
What, John Wall's getting the buckets?
Because John wants he wants his
They
They
resume
didn't even
up.
tank.
They were losing because they didn't play
They were
him.
10th in the league.
That's pretty shitty.
Look,
You know,
That's not tanking, though.
if teams
Well, you
do
can't
that,
make it
though,
obviously tanking.
no, but if teams do that with star players saying, like, you know what, I'm going to sit you because I want to tank and whatnot.
Can't you see your number
No,
of players
but if they're going to do that, then the NBA talking about we got to do something about players demanding trades and whatnot.
Or-
They got to do something about
or tampering.
you know what I mean?
You can't say, oh, the nigga, you can't say that you want to play that.
But how do you prove a team's
Who's Dallas coach? Dallas coach.
what do you mean? How do you prove a team's tanking?
How do you,
They just paid $40 million to John Wall to stay at home.
That's one way.
That's a take.
That's an obvious way. Though. That's an obvious way.
their wording was saying that we want to develop our younger players playing the same position.
No.
Then why the hell do you have this $40
That's what
million?
they say to the public. Hey, Commissioner, you have a guy that can get on a plane and go ask some fucking questions?
Yeah.
Hey,
If we make
what's
an
going on
agreement,
here, fuck?
if the team can make an agreement saying that, hey, you know what, we don't want you to play this, we'll develop our young players. It's the same thing as a coach benching you. They can say, okay, John, you can play, but we're going to bench you, you're not play.
That's fine. You still have the guy go down and be like, what the fuck's going on?
Do you
Oh,
remember?
we can't play. Prove it.
Because we're
Hey, interview John. Hey,
You
John,
put-
John, are you capable of playing?
you wanna put
Or are
him
you
on
too
a-
drunk?
you're going to put him on the bench and just sit him on the bench?
Yes.
So a minute.
That's still
That's why you're paying $40 million for that.
That's even what's the best word? Obvious, sir. What's obvious, sir?
Obvious, sir.
More obvious? I don't know. That doesn't say
I was
what I
like,
want to
what
say.
is he talking
It doesn't say what I want to say. More obvious?
about?
There's no, without a doubt, you're tanking if you're playing your best player on the bench.
Well, remember
That's what
when
I'm
New Orleans did that with AD when he won,
Yep.
when he asked out,
Yep.
and they would only play him like 2 quarters a game, and they just set his ass
And
on
who got
the
fired?
bench. They did.
Yep.
See, look,
Well, but with AD, I'd be like, well, I'm trying to trade him. I don't want to injure him. He gets injured all the
You can say
time.
that,
and
They,
he's not healthy for
eventually said
trade.
that. They eventually said that. But they still got fined.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
look. At the end of the day, the Clippers, they're literally like Brooklyn. They're trying anything and everything to be relevant in a city that's not theirs.
Well,
And-
first, hold on. I'll cut you off.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with that. I see it now.
But listen, they actually been whooping the Lakers' ass the last 2 years.
That doesn't matter.
Who, the
Brooklyn's
Clippers?
been beating the Knicks.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all, actually. What you said doesn't no
The
bearing.
Lakers were the champions in the bubble.
So
No, but
Clippers were.
Lakers are
But the
championship or
Lakers-
The
nothing.
Clippers haven't done anything ever.
the Clippers can go win back-to-back championships, and that town will always be a Laker.
Of course, and
But they
all
haven't, though.
I'm saying
They
that
haven't.
But I know, but they could, and
you
it
just say
still
that
wouldn't matter.
they're irrelevant. This. I'm like,
They're irrelevant.
I'm like they're competing. They've been competing the last couple of
They're
years.
competing to the feds. But in that town, the Clippers might as well be tap dancing.
Now, the problem that I have with the Clippers and the way they're doing things is all their loud noises hasn't amounted to anything. You're in Los Angeles. It's a championship city. The Dodgers have won. The Lakers have won. The Rams have now won. And you're the Clippers. You're making noise. You're signing all these superstars and whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't see them doing anything special
They
next
keep on
year.
getting away
Well-
from what's going good for them. When they had CP and Jumpy Jump and DeAndre,
Yeah.
Lob City.
they were
Lob
doing
City.
great. And they were winning games, but they, for some reason, couldn't go over the hump. Do better. Add a piece. This, that, and the third.
So
Do something. So again, when I see this, 2 years ago, they had Pat Bev. They had the grind team. They had like the work harders. They're basically Memphis, but Memphis point two. When they were doing that, build it. Don't break it.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think then in this whole system of signing superstars is going to slow down?
No.
Because the teams that are winning are the teams that have built it from the bottom up.
Yeah.
You guys have talked about Philadelphia.
But
Yes, they have Harden and they have some guys, but like the core of the team was drafted. The Warriors, the core of the team was drafted. Milwaukee too.
So my argument is like I understand what you're saying about the people who build and go and get superstars versus the people who build from the ground up. But the people from the ground up have some great GMs who know what good players are, and they have coaches who build those coaches the players up, so those players become superstars. It's not just like, well, we'll just play with the draft until eventually we get lucky and get Curry.
Trust the process.
Wow. Yeah, but
No, but trust the process. Like, what we saying? That process was broken as fuck. New Orleans, Okafor, they got like
So
You still going back to
are
that
you-
can?
No.
What
What I'm
was
saying
those?
is, do you think that the way the Clippers have done things, obviously it didn't work. It's not working.
Name two-
Gloriously
name two
failing
draft
for
picks they had.
Brooklyn.
name two draft picks.
What's that?
Name two draft picks that the Clippers have had.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think this whole just having a billionaire owner who's just willing to sign checks left and right, is it working?
yeah, but in the
Well,
last
has it
in
not?
the last 10 years, right? The champions of the last 10 years, there's been more teams to win by doing super teams than building from the ground up.
I don't know. Warriors have won 4
I
times.
disagree.
They had KD for 2 of them. That's the biggest super
Yeah,
team
but that
ever.
was
That's not a super
That's
team.
a
That's
super
one
team.
player.
That's 4 all-stars.
Would you
on
call
one
the
team.
Raptors championship a super team?
No.
What about the Lakers in
Which
the
one?
bubble?
Why do you keep on saying
I
that?
had to do that. Would you say that's a super team?
So you're thinking about super teams from the ground up. So they think there's more super teams from the ground, like people buying championships.
Last 10 years, there's been more. Yeah, there's been more super
That's
team
where you
wins.
disagree.
And that's
That's
yeah,
where I
you were-
disagree as
yeah.
well.
Why would you disagree with that?
Because the Warriors have won 4 times in the last 10 years. Okay, they're
Well,
not.
the
They're
last 2
certainly
rings
not.
they won, they had a super team.
2 of those rings were.
No,
for the
but
super
not
team.
built up super team.
They just
And
hired.
even so, like even adding KD to that team isn't their groundwork was not a super team.
Yeah, but that put the icing on the
But-
cake to beat LeBron.
But
If the
Right.
90, if the Chicago Bulls were after winning a 3-peat, like, oh yo shit, Shaq, come join us.
they didn't do that after.
No, I'm just saying, well, that's not a super team.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, not the way you're talking about though. Like
Well-
what he's saying is like, what do? Do you go and draft your team and build them from the ground up, or do you acquire people from another team to make a super team?
In
Like
the-
Boston did, like Miami.
In today's NBA right now,
but
the only way you're winning, like not just like, unless you've had that foundation from the start, from the get go, you're not gonna win in 2 years just from the ground up.
no.
Nobody has to win in 2 years, so we're not putting a
And
timeline
that
on it.
and that's what we were talking about when we
Well-
mentioned Boston. If you add one sniper like KD on Boston
Okay,
and they
add-
win, then they're not a super team
No,
in
but
that sense.
but the
you're not
reason-
adding KD without losing something, and I don't think you. I don't think Boston wins if they lose. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose too much getting KD.
But the reason
Right.
the reason I disagree with both of you is, so when they won in 2015 that
Who?
first championship, the Warriors,
Yeah.
they won that first one against LeBron and I think Kyrie and Kevin Love were out.
Yeah.
They won that
No,
first
it was
one.
just love.
It was just Love. Okay. No, I think Kyrie was
Kyrie
out.
was out too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh, the
first
playoffs?
championship.
Yeah.
No, the finals.
The finals.
Yeah.
In the
That's
finals.
why
No.
Yeah,
In
he was.
2015.
He hurt his knee. He was out.
That's the year of Delhi.
Yeah, that was good. But Delhi
Yeah,
and
Nova.
Delhi was the best, second best player in the league.
Mozgov put
I
up 20 and
swear,
11.
I swear, Kyrie came back.
No, he didn't. do
No, not that year.
that.
But anyways, the Warriors go into the next year, have been amazing, 73-9, lose in the finals. But you built that team from the ground up. You had like Barbosas and all these guys that were really good role players, good shooters that work in your system. And then you trade your whole team, all those ground up guys. You trade all
But
of them to
nobody
get a
was
superstar.
ground up there. Like Barbosa wasn't ground up. He was acquired.
No, but they were good.
No,
they were
but
good,
we
role
always
players.
we always say, you got this superstar from that team. Nobody ever respects the getting a Barbosa from the Sun or getting Sean Livingston from wherever he was.
Or
Like, you know what I
Bogut.
mean? Or
Andrew
Bogut.
Bogut.
You know what I mean? Nobody respects those moves or all those moves creating a super team. But that's all of a sudden KD comes because he's top 2 player in the league, which is respectable.
Right.
Makes it a super team. But it's arguable, right? Golden State would have won if LeBron didn't lose his mind and Draymond Green didn't get injured. Or Dex.
Oh, in 2016, yeah.
2016.
I believe
right?
that, yeah.
And in
Of course.
2017, yes, they got KD, but they still had the same team. So would they have competed? They probably would have been in the finals with LeBron, who would have been in the finals.
Yeah, but
So
those
I'm
two-
saying, so
no,
what,
but
what,
those 2 years that okay, let's say they didn't get KD, right?
yeah.
And they still go to the finals those 2 years
Yeah.
against Cleveland and LeBron.
Maybe
Then
they-
it's maybe Cleveland wins, maybe Golden State wins.
That's fine,
But
but
getting
how did-
KD
but-
was the icing on the cake. Like this is guaranteed.
But it doesn't.
You got
It doesn't make that a super team for me. Getting KD doesn't make that a super team for me because they're already a super team.
At least not in the sense
They weren't.
of,
No, they weren't a.
building a super team.
They were-
by
It's not like
putting
getting, like-
together
it's not like
But
getting-
you brought
No.
up super teams are roster.
Yeah,
no,
it's usually roster.
no. But getting a roster, like acquire a roster, like
Yeah, but
getting Ray Allen and Garnett,
Yeah.
getting LeBron James and Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
That's making a super team. Getting KD, I mean, yeah, you're
And Kyrie.
close.
KD and Kyrie.
But
That's a
you
super team.
just put the last 2 MVPs on the same team. The last KD and Curry.
Because KD won MVP. this
KD
last
won in.
How did
14.
KD get his KD?
He won in
His
14.
boy wasn't there. If his boy was
But
there,
he
he
was
would have
still.
got KD.
You saw he's a scoring champ and MVP. Like he was a,
That's
he
fine.
was
I'm
a
saying
top 2 player
he's
in the
a
league.
he's the second player.
Yeah.
in the league. He's the best
Those,
player in the league.
okay, so Golden State Warriors like the top. They have 2 of the top
Golden
5 players.
State.
in the league.
Okay, my thing is
Right,
Golden
yeah.
State.
They had
isn't-
2 superstars
Gold-
and 2 all stars on
Yeah.
the same team.
But Golden State wasn't a super team because they built the foundation.
But adding a superstar
It's
it still makes you a super
It's
team.
still- when KD went to
Were
went to
the
Golden State-
were the Lakers a super team last year? 'Cause they had two almost 3
They're a
MVPs.
fake super team.
They
They're
had
a warm-up version.
no, but okay, the equivalence of what the Lakers did last year. No,
No, because we don't have these. No, one thing is,
no, but
you don't have these debates when they lose, but when
No,
they win, it's
no,
so obvious.
no.
The Lakers,
when
were they
Hakeem-
building a super team? Yes. Did it work out? No.
99,
And that's my
1999.
point.
Charles
The
Barkley, Scottie Pippen, and Hakeem Olajuwon.
And the
In the
Rockets.
late
Charles
in the
Barkley.
career, coming to and
Was that
make
super
a
team?
super team. They were walking
Fuck
with
them.
canes, man.
Lakers with
they were
fucking
done.
Karl Malone and Peyton. Are they super team?
Well, two of their guys were still in their still in their prime.
Did they win the championship?
Oh, they almost did.
There you go. There you go.
That's
It's
why.
only if they win. Oh, obviously there's
No, but okay, but
Get back to the Clippers.
no,
Fuck.
but
We're
four
going
of
too
those,
far.
hold on, I gotta finish this off. Four of those guys, it's not like the Lakers.
they had
with
no
Malone.
business losing
No,
to
no, no.
Detroit.
No, Karl
Here we
Malone
go.
was like 40. Gary Payton was like 40.
Karl Malone could put buckets on us right now.
I
Was he 62?
saw an
He
interview of
couldn't, he
him.
couldn't put
He's-
buckets on Ben Wallace though, or Rasheed.
He's still pretty good.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast, no
Look.
doubt.
Hey.
One of the best
He looks
players
good,
of all
okay?
time.
Jeez.
One of the best
Pause.
players of all
Pause.
time, man. Karl Malone was a.
I don't pause.
But when at that year though, he was really injured and it just wasn't the
That's
same.
fine. You still
Right.
had fucking Kobe and Shaq.
But those four guys on Golden State were all in their prime.
Look, at the end
There
of the
was
day,
there was no way they were going to lose to anybody.
at the end of the day, the point I'm
Lost the
trying
Raptors.
to make is
Who? Yeah, well,
Those 4 guys lost the
because
Raptors.
3 of them were injured.
Hey,
the point I'm trying to make is when you
Roster would say.
bring superstars like Kawhi and Paul George together, it doesn't seem to work.
and that's debatable. We just did it.
Well,
Right, and that's what my point is. It doesn't seem to work because it hasn't worked for the Clippers.
No,
Obviously, it didn't
I-
work.
I don't think the
As
Clippers.
of yes, for the Clippers, of course, because they haven't been healthy enough to compete.
But they only have one more year left.
How do you know they won't resign and play with each other again?
Yeah.
If the Clippers win next year, what are you gonna say?
I'm sorry. Are we talking about Kawhi?
If the Clippers
No,
He's
Kawhi-
the same guy that brought
He's
the
walking.
same guy that
Kawhi-
brought your Canadian team a fucking championship. Yeah.
That's right.
You can't
Because
cut him
we
out.
were awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And we brought him for 6 months. He stayed in his condo, came
You
down,
guys
played
were-
basketball, and
You guys
left.
were Golden State.
Yeah.
You guys were Golden State before KD got there.
And that's what I'm saying. Toronto was good, and Kawhi made them great.
But what I'm saying is, Toronto wasn't a super team for some reason. Golden State was with KD.
I agree with you in
So
that.
back to the Clippers. If they win next year,
Yeah,
If that's a huge if.
if they win,
I mean, if the Clippers win is as if I get a 6-pack next year, sure, that could possibly
the
happen.
reason the Clippers
They're not
can't
winning.
win next year is because everyone's back and everyone's better. And I'm talking about everyone. Phoenix is back. Phoenix is probably better.
The West is
The
just
Lakers are
too
better.
top heavy.
Like
you know what? I'm going the other way on this one.
I like Clippers.
I mean,
like them together.
I don't know if
What
they'll
have
win,
they shown
but they
you that
can
you
win.
like?
They can win.
Everyone can win. That's why they play the games.
Exactly.
Are you taking them to win though?
I put them. I'll put them in the Western Conference.
What's your starting lineup on the Clippers?
Who are they beating?
It's just like when the
Who's starting for
the
you?
Clippers can have like
Who's starting?
they can have 5 All-Stars on that team, and I'll still root against them just because it's a
Well,
Clippers.
who's starting? For you? Who's starting for you?
Kawhi,
Yeah.
Paul George,
Okay, stop it.
Zubac. I
Yeah,
put
I'll
him
give you
in.
that. I'll give you that.
What's his
You'll
name?
get 4
Reggie
minutes.
Jackson.
Okay.
Sean Livingston or whatever.
You might,
his name is?
maybe put in Wall. I don't know.
Oh, what's
Wall's
his
not
man?
starting.
Wasn't man?
Reggie-
Oh man, yeah.
Reggie's
Terrence Mann's nice,
losing
too.
his spot.
Nah.
I do John
Wall is
Wall
coming
so.
from the bench.
Well, five
Wall
games.
is coming off
5
the
games.
bench.
Maybe it's 10 to
5. No,
10
5 games. 5 games.
Defensively, that team's gonna be a problem.
Yes.
Okay.
When your
let me
two
ask-
superstars on your team are both
defensive
elite,
stoppers.
not just elite defenders in the NBA.
do you like them more than Phoenix?
Yeah.
Do you like them more than Memphis?
Yeah.
Come on, you guys are being crazy now. Come
Yeah,
on,
first
come
one,
on.
just that game. Memphis, yeah. But Phoenix.
You know what?
You like them more than Phoenix?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Phoenix is done.
Do you like them more than Denver with Jamal and
I don't
Mr.
like
Broken
Denver
Glass
at all.
ass, whatever the hell
I
his
don't
name
like
is?
Denver at
No,
all.
Jamal's been in the gym, bees.
Yo,
You know what though?
And Brokeback Mountain.
Jamal's got a lot to prove.
He apparently
Jamal-
went to.
Jamal has a lot to prove. He's got a
Bro,
lot.
Jamal has nothing to prove.
He has everything to prove.
Jamal has nothing to prove.
He has
Jamal,
nothing to prove.
Jamal is what's
Okay,
to prove?
That one
He
playoff
broke his
series.
Achilles heel.
Yeah, no. But that one playoff series, he
Where's
comes
ACL?
back. He comes back for another
It was,
season.
ACL, yeah.
Was it the bubble? Was he healthy in the bubble? I
Yeah,
can't
so
remember.
he ripped in the bubble.
That's
He
when
ripped-
he went.
yeah.
He was getting
ripped out of the bubble,
numbers in the
comes back the next year, and before his injury, is putting up like 6 and 5, 7, and Jamal. He had a
Yeah, and
terrible
what did
start.
his teammate
Where
do?
do we see this? When
He
do we
won
see this?
MVP.
Seriously.
Look, man,
He's the
Jamal.
only kid.
Not, he
in
didn't
the
win
league.
MVP that year.
All right, so
Not that year.
okay, so I like Denver. I like Memphis more than I like. So I like Denver, Memphis, and,
say about
and Phoenix
Minnesota?
more than I like the.
What we saying about
Clippers.
Minnesota? They got two
I like
teams.
Golden State more than I like the
Minnesota.
Clippers.
Yeah, I like Golden State more than Clippers.
Okay,
of course.
so Minnesota versus Clippers. Who are you taking?
I take Clippers.
Clippers.
It's
I'm
close
taking- I'm
though.
taking
I'm
Minnesota.
taking the Clippers too, but it's close.
I'm taking Minnesota.
I love them.
I'm taking
I'm taking
Minnesota.
Minnesota over almost 3 teams.
I'm
you said.
taking Minnesota over Denver.
I'm taking Minnesota over 3 teams you said.
Jesus, who?
Minnesota's going hard.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think you guys understand. Anthony Edwards has been in this.
Anthony
He's
Edwards
been in
is
the league
a,
for 2 years. He's been in the league
This
for
kid-
2 years.
What the
This
hell
kid-
are you guys talking
this kid's
about?
gonna be a superstar. I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah, they have,
But I thought
they have
face of the
Gobert.
league?
They have my
But I
man.
thought
They have
face of the
Gobert.
league?
They have Gobert, face of the league. Talk about face of defensive player of the year.
What are they gonna do? Put Gobert? I guess you put Carl Anthony Towns on the perimeter.
Power forward.
You're gonna be so slow. That doesn't make
They're not
any
gonna do
sense. That was a stupid
No, no.
Someone
decision.
has to give those big guys the ball, and the Clippers have the perimeter defender to stop that shit.
Their knock is Pat Beverly. He's a fucking animal.
Yeah, no, he's not on the team
He's
anymore.
gone.
Where did he go?
Oh, he
They
got traded. He got traded.
him. Yes.
Oh, he was in that trade for Gobert.
Yes.
D'Angelo Russell.
No, then who I think we might.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards.
No, point guard.
Yeah,
Oh
D'Angelo-
my God.
He was a point guard.
Yeah, you know you're right. No, you're right.
He was a point guard.
Oh,
They just moved up even more.
Man,
Yeah.
I
They just moved
love.
up even more.
I love.
Oh man,
I love how
Daniels is there too.
Yeah.
Wait, D'Angelo Russell, Daniels is there too, which isn't much. But you got Ed, Carl, and
Gobert,
Gobert.
a man.
starting 5.
They're not being Clippers.
Well, the thing I like about
They're making noise.
no, but what I
you
like
guys,
about
you guys,
Minnesota.
come on now,
What I like about Minnesota
That's
is
the
you
number
got
3
two
team.
guys on that squad that are in the same draft class, number 1 and number 2 pick. Whenever you could do that, I love that.
Yeah.
I love seeing that because that's you're getting 2 guys that were in the same draft
Who?
class. D'Angelo Russell and Carl Anthony Towns, 1 and 2.
They were there last year and they sucked. What the hell are you
They didn't
talking
suck
about?
last year.
D'Angelo.
Are you kidding me?
They celebrated the playing game as if it was a playoff victory.
They
They didn't suck.
They got chipped up.
They didn't suck. That's why they shipped Beverly on, man.
And D'Angelo wasn't there for most of the year, and Homeboy had fucking.
He was there.
No,
What are you talking about?
D'Angelo was injured for most of the year, and what's his name was arrested for most of the year.
Who got arrested?
What's his name? Oh man, they're number 2. She got shipped out though.
Anthony Edwards?
No.
Oh, that how? Oh,
What's his name?
Vanderbilt?
No.
Daniels?
No. Oh, guys.
Number 2 got arrested.
On Minnesota?
Yeah, he couldn't play for most of the year.
Are you talking about Bridges?
Beasley, Malik Beasley, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you went to prison.
Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen's wife.
Yeah, bro. He's fucking up.
I like that guy.
Yo, Minnesota's gonna be doing some shit next year, bro.
I don't know, man. It's
All right,
tough.
so you like Minnesota more than the Clippers?
Ah, yeah.
I just feel like
I got Clippers at 4.
I got Clippers top 3.
I got Clippers at 4.
I got top 3.
I got them top 3.
I got top 3.
Who's over there?
So number 1 is Phoenix. Are we all agreeing on
Hell
Phoenix?
no.
Hell no.
No.
Who's number 1?
Golden State.
Golden State.
Number 2.
Golden State can't do number 1.
They would do
Number
No,
2.
they don't feel like it.
Okay, who's number
I feel
2?
like I'm just saying. Don't be.
I give them number 2.
I'm going Clippers, number 2.
You're going Clippers.
Yep.
You are insane.
Are we saying?
Who's
Wait.
number 2?
Are we sitting here saying the Lakers aren't gonna do anything?
That's what they're saying.
I'm saying number 2 probably Memphis.
So number 2 is Memphis, and then Clippers are number 3.
I'm going 3 Memphis.
Jesus. Oh, man, you're in for a solid surprise. I love this.
Man, defense wins championships.
My Lakers are going
Defense
far.
wins
My
championships.
Lakers.
You know what? I'm going Minnesota 4.
Nah.
I'm
Give them
going
some
Lakers
love.
5th.
I just feel like Minnesota
Who
are
got
like
one?
playing team.
I got
Golden
1
State?
Golden State.
I got Lakers in the playing game.
True Lakers fan right there.
In the playing game.
He's a diehard Laker fan. He's like, fuck those motherfuckers. My heart can't take this shit anymore. Yeah, just as ever playing game. You're mad at your kid, but it's your kid.
Yo, I got Denver.
fuck, what I like this kid.
I got Denver
We need to
number one.
rebuild.
Damn.
Yeah, because they're not going to do anything in playoffs. I got Denver number one. I got Denver number one for sure.
Denver.
I got Memphis number two.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Phoenix number three, and then you can flip those because I'm not sure, but I'll say Phoenix number three, and I got Minnesota number 4. I got Lakers number 5, Clippers probably number 6.
And don't forget, one more playoff spot just opened up in
Oh,
the
and
West,
Dallas.
right? Because of Utah.
And Dallas
What do you
number
mean?
7.
Oh, well, them not.
Because they made the playoffs every
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like, so one more playoff spot is open.
These teams got to play each other.
Well, that's just what I'm saying. That's why I don't like the Clippers as much as these guys do. Because
And
I
the Clippers are winning how many versus Lakers? All 4?
No, they'll go 2-2.
they can switch.
They'll split.
Doesn't matter.
They'll split.
3-1.
They'll split.
Like, do we actually care about those head-to-head matches?
What it matters though?
Why?
Because it's in the
Same
West.
Oh, the seeding.
The seeding.
Oh, okay,
So if
gotcha,
we're talking about
gotcha.
seeding, like the Clippers, are they beating Golden State?
Yeah.
They'll compete.
They'll win some of those
Golden
games.
State will be like
Out
number
of 4.
3.
Out of 4. How many are they winning?
They'll win 3-1. Golden State wins 3-1.
Golden State's wins 3-1, so they already moved down.
I think that's.
Are the Clippers?
No, I
are
think
the
that's
Clippers
2-2.
beating? Are the Clippers beating Memphis?
They'll sweep Memphis.
Sweet Memphis.
No.
Nah.
No.
3-1.
No.
So then how is Memphis? beating
Memphis
number 2
beats
for you?
them 3-1.
I think Memphis will sweep a lot of teams, but it's matchups, right? I feel like the Clippers.
But I'm saying if we go on the list of all 8 teams that you think are going to be in the playoffs,
Yeah.
if the Clippers are winning most of the head-to-head matchups, they're automatically put up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not winning
They are.
in Memphis to me.
Yeah,
They're
They
not winning in
they're-
Denver.
man, they're locking down.
Oh,
Memphis.
they will lock down.
That will
Denver.
fuck up Denver.
You were talking about the MVP of the league, and
I
he
don't
shouldn't even
understand
win.
why
Honestly-
you guys don't
honestly,
like Denver.
He's not my MVP.
But he
Okay.
should. He should.
I'm
He's
saying-
just saying not my president.
Now he has,
Yes.
now he has his 2 scorers
Yes.
back.
Yo, yes, Joker's the MVP.
Now
But
he has
guess
his
what?
2 scorers
You
back.
have the best perimeter defenders in the league on one team.
What does that matter to Jokic?
Because he needs.
There's no one that can guard him.
Okay, so
Get him
Jokic,
the
do your
ball.
thing. Get your
Get-
numbers.
Then
Are you
then
winning the
you
game?
will. That's
Are
the
you
thing.
winning the game though?
But that's what
You're
he's
not. No, you're not winning the game.
Yes, he is.
No,
yes,
no.
he is.
He's not scoring. He's not scoring. He's not scoring.
No, because
You're
he's
not
gonna,
winning.
do it enough that you have to kind of help him, and then what does he do?
Yeah,
what does he do?
But then,
Tyrese,
but then-
Tyrese, no, yo,
yeah,
that's how.
but then I make
No.
sure he doesn't get the ball.
You bet.
Who?
Jokic.
How? How are you gonna stop him from getting the
Jokic,
ball?
Jokic
out there.
Seven.
Come get it.
How are you gonna stop him from getting the ball?
Whoever-
Let him score
whoever's
70.
bring-
Let him score 70.
Whoever's
Now,
bringing up the ball,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
strip
when
him.
he starts scoring 20,
They're not gonna help. They
okay.
know. I've
Oh.
seen this. No, one
The
more time.
league
Don't know.
he is MVP.
When Booker went
Back
off,
to
remember
back.
against Boston?
back to back.
Remember when Booker went off against Boston? Who went 70? Who scored 70?
Yeah.
Who else scored?
They lost.
Who?
And they lost. Booker scored
When
70.
Booker went on for 70.
For 70.
Are we arguing?
No, I'm
No.
No,
You
listen,
did.
I'm making
You
a
did.
point.
I just-
I'm making a point. As
that
a co- as a-
Booker
any
scoring
coach-
70 is
any-
not. Booker scoring 70 is not as good as Jokic scoring 25 in the first half.
all I'm saying, a coach will understand.
No, I'm saying that.
And
Okay,
12
I'm
rebounds.
saying- I'm telling
And
you.
12 rebounds.
A coach will tell you this, okay?
Well, I mean, he's up there.
If he's the one who's going to beat us, and he's going to beat us by scoring,
Joker's
let
never
him
beat us.
score.
You don't think Jamal can beat you?
That's
Have
the
you
problem
not
now.
been paying
Is
attention?
the problem.
Kawhi Leonard's guarding him?
Yeah, but he still has to
He's
guard
a
him.
guard. He's a point
Now,
guard.
now Kawhi can't help.
He's gonna take him to the whole time
You
on
have
that
Paul
broken
George,
Achilles.
Kawhi, you have John Wall, you have 4 excellent perimeter defenders.
Look, I get it.
You can't put John there.
The Clippers
Why not?
defense.
You haven't seen John in 17 years.
John, yes.
Okay, fine, I'll put Reggie.
Yeah,
there.
but
Okay, but the
Reggie's
Clippers,
not a great
the
perimeter
Clippers
defender.
are probably the
Reggie
He
best.
does the job.
Look,
He
he
does
logs
the
down.
job.
He logs
He
down.
does the job. You heard me
And,
first.
and
You
remember,
heard it here first.
John
he does
Wall,
the job.
if he's he, there's no pressure on him if he's the 6th guy on that team
Yeah,
or
It doesn't matter
whatever.
about pressure. Nobody has pressure
No,
in the NBA.
no, but like
If
I
Kawhi's
think he's
guarding
gonna play a lot.
Jamal
He's gonna
Murray,
lock
Yeah.
down
I
defenders.
think that John Wall's going to get the starting position.
If Kawhi's
Okay,
going
we
to
do
Jamal
Reggie
Murray,
after Reggie's
Reggie's great off the bench.
No, Reggie's
Absolutely.
fought for off the bench for his
No,
whole
Reggie-
career.
Reggie's
Reggie's
a
a
starter,
starter.
man.
He's a starter.
No,
Reggie
he's
will
not.
take the role. He'd be like, I'll come off the bench.
Yeah.
But he's done
Okay,
that.
who's
and done
there?
it again.
Who's in the game
And
between
he's done it
with
well.
5 minutes left?
We
Is it
gotta
John Wall
niggas
or
are going to
Reggie?
do it eventually.
No,
Oh,
you
you
would-
would back
Jamal
these
Crawford.
niggas?
Jamal Crawford. He's done that his whole career.
No. Jamal Crawford never got the starting role.
And what did
He didn't
Jamal
want to.
win?
He got offered. He said no.
You understand what I'm saying? Reggie was in Detroit and was like, okay, I'll be a number 2. people left. They sucked. Whatever. Now he's number 1. They still suck. Now I go to Clippers. Okay, I'm number 2 all of a sudden. Pushing. Oh, it doesn't matter who has the ball. We just out here just working.
Well, a temporary number 2 because he knows there's 2 superstars.
Now he's number 1. As the point. John Wall comes. Now he's competing again. Now, sure, he could love the competition, but if he gets sat back at third, niggas break, bro. They're so.
But also,
sometimes.
Ty Lue's smart enough. He can play 2 point guards. He's smart enough.
That doesn't matter if he plays 2 point guards. He still knows mentally he's not the guy.
He's never been. He's not even got the.
I don't know if you saw Reggie last year.
Reggie was this close.
Reggie with his goggles.
He's grateful.
Oh, in those interviews, don't watch those plays.
You know how quick shit happens. He understands that. I got here. I got blessed with the opportunity. I took advantage of it. I don't deserve to be here. I earned it.
You're not taking that. You're not taking the fact that he's lost that 3 times as well.
But
I had to start over.
You understand when
takes something away
when
from
they're winning, it's a different mentality. If they're losing, of course, it's gonna be a shitty mentality.
Well, I mean, they have to win, but I mean, like, you can't rely on the guys come. Oh, now our superstars are back, so like, it's not.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Time to go on the bench.
Anywhere you play, anywhere you play,
the Clippers have a great lineup or a great team or a great 1-2 punch.
Are we almost done? I think we're almost done. Okay, quick rundown. Who's winning the championship and why next year?
This guy's fucking switched topics.
About 2.
Fuck. Hamburger.
Golden State,
Repeat? Oof.
Who's winning?
Yeah.
No, I got a far-fetched.
Oh, you think you're far-fetched? Wait till you hear mine.
I think the Lakers are winning next year.
Lakers?
How? They're going to be in the play-in.
Yo, I've seen niggas win.
I win the lottery next year.
The Lakers are gonna fix whatever problem they have, and if they have an opportunity to be in the final,
You can't fix age, bro. You got to get younger.
who's who?
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody. The whole roster.
No. I looked at the roster the other day, and the guys that mattered last year aren't going to matter this year. Carmelo isn't going to be the 3rd best scorer on the
Is
team.
he even on the team?
Apparently, he's on the roster. Malik Monk, I don't know where he is. Where'd he go?
Oh, he signed up with the Kings.
Good for him. Good for him.
He was so good for them.
Oh no, he scored for them.
Yeah.
They're gonna play
Kendrick Nunn.
defense this year.
My guy
Kendrick
Kendrick.
Nunn, he'd be nice off the bench. Maybe number 2.
Are they still the oldest team in the NBA?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Lonnie Walker's gonna surprise him. Oh, Lonnie's
That
gonna
one was
surprise
a low
me. I
key
didn't even
good
see
signing. I
that.
did not even know he was available for that cheap.
Lonnie's gonna be there. Nunn's gonna be there. LeBron's gonna be LeBron because he doesn't age. He's the one that doesn't age. AD's still young. He just
29.
He just has the Benjamin Button. And Russ is going to look in the mirror, and I don't think they're going to be a 1st or 2nd or even 3rd seed. But when it's going to be crunch time,
they're not
you
winning.
cannot.
They're not winning.
If they're healthy in the playoffs,
They're not winning.
how do you not see it? How do you not see it? You think they're too old.
Okay,
You
so
can't give me a reason.
No, they're too old. I'm saying they can't get together. Not winning.
here's my
You
take.
got a whole season
They're not getting together. They're not going
because AD's not going to be on the floor.
to win.
80's on the floor the whole year. What happens?
80 on the
If
field.
not if 80's on the floor the whole season, what happens?
They make the playoffs.
They make playoffs.
They make
They're
playoffs.
And then what happens?
First round out.
No, I think
LeBron's gonna let that happen.
second round up. Second round up.
LeBron's gonna let that happen.
Second round up.
Guys, this guy doesn't age. He's an alien. He's not, like Kawhi may be on like vacation. Like LeBron's not from here.
I don't
The
know.
niggas are about to spend $2 million on his body instead of $1 million. He's bionic.
And he's gonna take Kareem.
This nigga relaxes
record.
like this with his wife beside him outside. He not doing anything. He's filming his fucking sweatsuit. Can't wait for next season.
He's gonna retire.
LeBron goes to Wakanda and
He went on
Vibranium,
vacation.
vibranium.
LeBron went on vacation for the first time in 20 years this year. I don't think you guys are understanding what's gonna happen.
He's not winning.
I'm
the
just saying.
year before that though, what happened?
This is the first year I'm saying
He
LeBron's
never on
not winning.
vacation.
No, but the year before that, he lost in the first
We'll
round.
be happy though if he does.
To who?
to Phoenix.
Like, wait, no. LeBron and friends?
LeBron
and friends.
LeBron, AD, whoever they had. Like they
LeBron
lost.
and AD
the-
lost to Phoenix.
Yeah, the year after the bubble, they lost to Phoenix in the first round. They had to play in the play-in game because they were 7. They beat Curry and them with a buzzer beater 3 or something like that.
Buzzer beater.
So they secured 7, had to play number 2, and They got beaten like, I don't know, 6?
AD played all games.
It's okay.
LeBron and AD.
Brown AD.
But it was close. It was closer.
Yeah.
All right, here's my take. First of all, Alibaba stock goes into KD's account. Okay?
What the fuck are you
He
talking
stays.
about?
Joseph, the owner, he owns Alibaba.
Okay.
Okay, so KD gets some OnlyFans model at his crib. Okay, fine, you stay. KD stays in Brooklyn. Who's the perimeter guy that they just signed from the Pacers? What's his name? Guy who went off in the bubble and then got injured after.
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren, my guy.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I forgot about him.
He got signed by Brooklyn. Okay.
My head.
So between so KD, Kyrie,
Don't say it.
Ben,
Don't say it.
Ben,
Don't say it.
my
no.
nigga Ben,
No.
TJ,
No.
Claxton, bro, Brooklyn, they're winning this year.
You got Jordan Clarkson?
It's,
Hold on.
What's his name?
Oh, the class, the big.
Yes, yeah, the big.
That is crazier than the Lakers winning.
Yeah.
How's that crazy? That's not crazy at all. That's like the most same thing I've said all day. Okay.
Those guys are staying.
Well, KD might not.
Okay.
No, KD's staying.
Ben Simmons can't play.
He might stay out.
He can't play.
I don't believe that.
He can't play.
Let's just say.
He can play street ball because there's no pressure. He can't play in the NBA.
Let's just say he plays. Okay.
He's not.
They're so good on defense.
Why are
Okay.
they so good on defense?
Ben. Hello.
But you're shitting on Kawhi and Paul George, Reggie Jackson, and John
What
Wall.
are you talking
Get the
about?
fuck out of here!
What am I talking about? You would. Wait. Hold on a second. It was an all NBA defense starter. The last time he played basketball, Ben
Ben?
Simmons.
When was the last time you played basketball?
Who
2
else?
years ago.
Okay.
But he's not. Who else is helping you on defense?
Who else is? Well, KD is good on defense.
Sure, he's okay.
TJ Warren is okay, and
No,
they've got a bunch of
TJ Warren's
bodies.
TJ
They got
Warren
a-
got for shit.
They got a bunch of
I
bodies,
remember,
bro.
I remember
Ben
Jimmy.
Simmons.
I remember Jimmy.
And if you
Ben-
want me to go into a shootout with KD and Kyrie, that's as good as the NBA
Ben
gets.
Simmons is on his last straws right now.
Who's their coach?
If it doesn't work
What are
in
they
Brooklyn,
gonna do?
Who's
huh?
their coach?
Who's
No,
their
he's
coach?
got no contract.
Anyway,
His contract after this is over. Nobody's gonna want him if he can't play.
Who?
okay,
Ben Simmons.
but he's still
If-
getting
if-
32 mil
If you're
this
gonna,
year.
good for him, and then that's it.
So that's what I'm saying. He's gonna play to sign that next contract. Everybody's got an incentive. Ben's got a contract coming up. Kyrie's got a contract
He's
coming
not
up.
gonna play well.
KD's got OnlyFans models. So
Kyrie's not playing.
y'all don't just love. Y'all just haters, man. I'm telling you, Brooklyn is my pick. So you got what? Charlotte? You got Lakers?
I got the
It's not
Warriors.
Charlotte.
I got the Warriors.
Lakers. You know, I got Brooklyn. Who do you got?
I got Miami.
Okay.
Who the fuck do they even have?
The same thing they had this year.
Yeah,
They're trying to
exactly.
beat Boston.
Yeah.
They're injured.
I think
got
Miami
You
has
think
to.
Jimmy's gonna score 50
No,
every game?
I think Victor.
I think you know.
I think Victor.
They need help, yeah.
He's finally getting through his little injury season where it's like, okay, I got my.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be. He's not gonna be Victor. He's not gonna be.
He's gonna be Victor.
He's
in the sense-
done,
no,
bro.
listen for a
I
second.
think you're.
Why are you
arguing.
guys still talking
'Cause I'm
about
gonna
it?
show
Wait
you.
till I'm done before you can argue.
All right, go ahead.
He's on his finisher.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, go ahead.
Listen, so he's got that season. You know how when you come up from an injury, you gotta get your body going again, right?
That's right.
He's got his body. Now he's figuring out how I'm gonna play and fit in this role. I feel like this time he's figured out, okay, this is what I gotta fit in this role. He's not gonna be Victor who's giving you a triple double or it's gonna do whatever. He's gonna be Victor where he contributes off the bench. He's like, I'll score, I'll facilitate, and I'll make plays.
If Miami can make that next jump, which they were right there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's on Victor. I think it's on Tyler.
They still have those guys though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I think Tyler has to because Tyler wants to start. He wants to start.
He can start. No one's stopping him.
I'm not
He
saying
didn't
that.
start last year.
Well,
They had the same team, so
No shit. That's him and Spoke.
But also, they wasted Duncan Robinson. He didn't play.
He's okay. Duncan Robinson. Listen, let me tell you something. Duncan Donuts. Duncan Robinson. He's a streaky shooter.
I don't care what the fuck kind of shooter
That's what I'm
he
saying.
is.
He's
He did
Well-
it in the bubble.
of course, and I'm saying he's the kind of guy you bring off the bench and you start Tyler. That's a
That's
simple
fine.
switch. That's a simple switch.
That's fine. He didn't play. He played one game in that final.
Because he can't guard for shit.
I don't care. They didn't have.
They paid him $90 million.
He shoot the fucking ball.
But they didn't let him shoot the ball.
You can't guard when you
No,
play certain
no,
players.
it's
You
not-
say
because
he's
they-
streaky,
because-
and they don't give him a chance to
because
build
they
his
did-
streak.
And they didn't
Because
have.
you have other,
exactly.
what's his name?
Strauss.
Was it Strauss?
And
and these guys are hitting. And they're hitting. And
They
they're
literally
defending.
got
No.
7-Eleven
No,
employees on
and they're
that
hitting.
team.
And they're hitting.
Yeah, but the
Strauss
thing
was hitting a
about
bit, but he got more comfortable in his role. Than
Miami's got to make changes because that team stayed pretty much the same for the last 2 years. They went to the finals against the Lakers, right, in the bubble, but they're really performing well because of great coaching, right? They got
And
great
pieces.
coaching.
No,
They got
Jimmy's been injured.
solid pieces, but
They've got injuries all over.
they're pieces away. Like they're a few pieces away, kind of like Toronto. Toronto like outperforms and
And they
does well.
drafted that
Good,
Nikola,
you know.
Jokic is second, whatever. his name is.
Jovic,
Jovic.
yeah.
Like they have pieces now to compete. Like I'm not saying they're not. I think.
I think they need another name though.
They don't need a name brand.
I
That's the
think
thing
they
about
need
the
a name.
Miami team right now. They don't need a name brand. It's a similar situation when Wade had the first year of Miami with when they made the playoffs, when his rookie year made the playoffs, whatever. It's the same kind of culture, but these guys have been together long enough now to understand we don't need a name brand.
think
You
they
need another All Star.
They would have
another all-star.
beat Boston if everybody was healthy
Yeah.
last year. They would not have been Golden State.
I think it would be a great matchup with Golden State. They would have probably beat Golden State.
I don't think
And
they would
there's
beat
too
Boston.
many-
In a game in 7-game
Healthy?
series,
I still
healthy,
don't-
They went to Game 7.
Yeah, I
100%.
still think
healthy,
Boston wins.
healthy, they
Yeah.
beat Boston.
But that's just
No.
it, though. That's the grueling part of the playoffs, right? Teams break down, and I just don't see them
And
staying
Boston's
healthy.
durable. Boston's durable.
Boston is durable, and Golden State has just got a lot of guys, and with next year coming up, God, maybe they take out Wiseman out of his body bag wherever the
Oh, he's
fuck he
coming out.
is. Boston,
That's
Golden
another
State's
reason
got
why
a lot of
Golden-
bodies.
That's the reason why Golden State can't be number one next year because they don't know what they're doing with their 9-man roster.
Yeah.
They have 9 starters.
Steve Kerr's done really well with his team, though. That
No,
first
that's
year,
fine. But like you got Wiseman in and he's going to be like the starting center for a while. You still got
Maybe.
Looney there.
Maybe.
But Looney started.
Then you have the comeback it. Kaminga. That's his nickname, comeback it.
What?
That's his nickname. They call him the cum bucket. You don't know that? Kaminga. Cum bucket. That's his name. Yo, that's his nickname. Who gave him that?
Yeah,
That's what Golden fans.
JB came up
I
with
don't
that
know.
himself. This is somebody else.
What are you talking about?
Yo, look it up, man. They call him the cum bucket.
What are you talking about?
That's what this
Sure, it's Kamakum.
cum buckets. That's what they call him. Kaminga.
It can't become
K-U-M. K-U-M. Bucket. Cum bucket. That's his name. Yo, that's his nickname, bro. Look it up. I'll send you the article, okay?
You can read it right now because this guy's running up more nicknames.
I'm just saying, bro. You can bleep it if you want. That's his name now. The Congolese cum bucket.
You gotta put a description.
He's up at your radio team. You can't fucking do this, sir. I would end our podcast right there without finishing
Hey.
fast line.
Hey,
Oh, God.
what are we saying about KD seriously in this situation?
We gonna keep going for KD? Fuck this motherfucker KD. Okay, first and foremost, fuck Kevin Durant and his fucking clique. That's what I'm gonna say.
But you
Because-
said you want to talk like it doesn't make sense. No, it shouldn't be allowed for these players to break contracts.
What I'm saying is there shouldn't be. Okay, the whole thing about forcing trades.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, forcing trades. Like, okay, well, I want this person. Well, I want
Yeah.
these high demands of the certain things. Okay, like of course you have your free speech rule. Where you gonna go play?
No, but what I'm saying is that it's teaching these young kids, fuck the system.
Sport behavior.
Whose fault is it?
The fucking billionaires or
That's-
millionaires.
So don't blame the players.
Oh no, that's exactly what I'm playing.
No, if your kid wants
I agree
chocolate
with
at bedtime,
No.
it's
Like, no.
on you to give it to them.
You get listen, you go to school, You go to a A1 school, you work your ass off, you work your body out, you have talent, you have height, you go to the draft, you cry with your mom, you get into the league.
Mm-hmm.
You sign your rookie deal, you figure out you're better than these niggas. I'm
Yes.
talking about the niggas you sign with you.
Yeah.
Right? You go to get big contracts, now the league every year is making more and more money because you're this kind of profile, that kind of profile, your fucking face is shining. You get this big ass contract. Max deal. You go there 1 year. I don't like these niggas.
So
Here's
whose
the problem.
fault is it for
Here's the
accommodating
problem.
your demands?
It's not called a max deal. It's a fucking contract. If I rent a home, I cannot leave that home without either paying the money for that home or finding somebody else to take that.
That's right.
If I have a contract with the movie, I have to do this, this, and this.
Yep.
If I'm a director, if I am an actor, if I'm a
An
lawyer,
employee.
anywhere.
Mhm.
If I have a contract, I have to abide by that contract or there are consequences.
Yes.
These NBA stars are understanding that we are the league because I'm so good. I don't have to abide by my contract.
And my problem is, you cannot blame the player for asking
No.
for things.
No.
The
100%.
fault
but you know what I
lies
don't
with
blame
the
the players?
teams for accommodating those demands.
And yeah,
You sit out an entire year. Guess what?
you're not
That
getting
year
paid.
doesn't count.
You're not getting paid.
Okay.
What does it matter if you're not getting 34 of your $245 million?
Because then they get to keep you.
No. You sit out.
But he's saying it should be like if you have a 4-year deal, KD sits out this year. All right, that first year doesn't count. You still have 4 years with him.
That's right. That's how it
That-
happens in the NFL.
No, but if it was anywhere else, you'd have penalties. You owe back whatever we gave you.
And Ben Simmons was charged a lot of money.
No, he was taking the money that he would
but-
have made that year.
But Perry, if you're a young player in the league, you're a max player guy or whatever, and you just saw James Harden within like 1 or 2 years be able to say, "Yo, Houston, I don't want to be here. Trade me to Brooklyn." Okay, we'll trade you to Brooklyn.
Okay, well, but
and then Brooklyn, I don't want to be here. I want to go to Philadelphia.
That's my problem,
No
though.
problem. We'll send you to Philadelphia. I'm gonna do the same thing.
And whose
And-
fault is that?
the
Owners,
players.
no,
it's
the
not.
owners. They're
You can't
Owners
blame
don't-
your child for wanting
Every
chocolate.
owner, every
it's
owner,
on you to
every
give them
owner
the
can pay
chocolate.
the players 10 times. Every owner can play each player 10 times.
That's right.
You're not blaming the player because the owners aren't be like, well, we don't want him anymore. Let's get rid of him, but we'll still pay you the money. These guys are breaking contracts because they don't like the way this nigga scores.
But that's just it. They're
Okay.
not breaking
No,
their
but-
contract.
but if
They're
they're-
asking
No,
out. There's
That-
a reason they're
No, but-
asking and
But
not
if they
just
don't get it, then what
walking away.
happens?
It's no longer
No.
asking, they're demanding.
They're demanding.
No,
okay.
The
okay.
only option
If
in their
I'm the owner-
arsenal is to withhold their services.
No, if
That's their
I'm, no,
only
but if I'm
option.
the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, KD comes and says, I want to trade to this team, this team, this team. I'd be like, okay, if it benefits me, cool. I'll try a few trades if I want to trade you. But then again, if I don't want to trade you, fuck that, man.
No,
You got 2 years left.
And then
I'm
KD
not gonna
comes
trade
back and be like, hey, well, fuck it. Either trade me or get rid of the fucking coach.
Yeah.
Know what he's saying?
Then I'll be like, no, I'm not getting rid of the coach.
So what's KD going to do?
If he sits out, great. You got 4 years.
No,
you're
it's not.
35.
It's not.
No,
great.
no.
Because
Hear me
now,
out,
no,
hear me out.
because now
You
these
really-
players,
but-
these players are not just players. These are investments. These are a
But
choice
Brooklyn
made.
has all the cards.
Yeah, but
No, they have no
It's a
cards.
If
They have
he's
no
not
power.
playing, the fans are not showing up.
Okay, but we still own your rights until
losing
you're
money?
It doesn't
retired.
matter though. It
It
doesn't matter
who's losing money.
Who's
Yeah,
benefiting from
but-
that? Who's
but
benefiting
really,
from getting-
Are you making most of your revenue by fans coming in or TV deals? TV deals.
Oh, I think they're gonna keep showing Brooklyn games from
Oh,
Kevin
no,
Durant's not
no,
playing.
no, no, no.
If Kyrie's playing,
No,
they
because-
might.
It's a domino effect, right? The TV deal is set.
Yes.
We have this many people, right? Based on this many people watching. If KD's not playing, they're not watching. The whole league feels that,
That's right.
right? So you don't
Okay.
feel that. You don't feel it directly, but the whole league feels that. So the whole league's like, what the fuck? And then you get to play. But the money that's coming directly to you, the teacher sales, the popcorn drinks, like that shit adds up.
It adds up.
Right? Don't act
Yeah.
like it
So
doesn't
what's
add
your
up.
solution?
At least at the very least, it's paying for payrolls, so that when you get the TV money, you ain't sharing that with the niggas passing out or doing security
Yeah.
or valet or this and that and third. Like, also because he's not showing up to games, he's not showing up to parties and signings,
media attention.
media attention. You can't tell him, oh, you want to meet KD to do another contract for another oil deal? Hey,
But
I
how-
want to do.
How old's KD right now?
35.
35.
35.
He's like 34.
It's like
34, 35. I think
Okay.
he went from 33 to 34.
But
yeah.
but I'm just saying, if I'm the owner I'm gonna call your bluff and be like, I don't think you're
It's not
gonna.
a bluff.
No, but I don't.
It is a bluff.
No, hear me out. I don't.
I
Think
have
you're-
your
if
rights
you're-
for 4
No,
years.
if you're 34,
You're gonna be
there
free
is
at 39.
no way. There's no
KD,
way you're sitting till
I
38,
got
39.
paid more money than
I'll
I
call
should
that bluff
at Golden
anytime.
State. I don't.
If you're
need
25,
another
I'm not gonna call that bluff
You
because maybe
want
you
it,
sit out.
and
But
that's the difference.
like the end of your career, to finish your career like that, your prime of your career,
All
you're
right.
gonna just sit out. I don't. Think
Okay, so we're running low in time. What is your solution? What's your solution? What's your
so.
solution?
Go ahead, Barry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. We're talking about KD here.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
troll. He's not worried about his career and how he looks. All he cares is about how much money he's made and how much more he can make.
Then call
But
it
he's going.
bluff.
But he's going to make it the way he wants to make it because now he doesn't need it.
But
The nigga's from Washington D.C.
so call his bluff.
What bluff? There's no bluff.
Let his legacy be
No, but
that you had to be Steph's bitch to win your 2
It
championships.
doesn't. He doesn't care about his legacy. He
He
doesn't
cares
care about
about that.
He cares.
He cares.
There's a
about
reason
that.
why he goes on social media
And
all
fight
like
burners.
petty,
Yeah.
petty
Two
and
burners.
shit.
But he'll take it because he's going to do it his way.
So
He
okay,
needs to win another
what's
championship before
what's
that-
your
that
solution
career
though?
Solution to what? To KD's deal?
To all these
Players
superstars asking out.
demanding trades.
What would you rather do?
They have to pay back the money that they made.
Yeah, the unions
I get
never
that.
gonna
That's,
go.
that's on the owners. The owners have to make.
But it's a
have to come up with
contract.
Better
It's a
contracts.
contract.
Better contracts. Better contracts.
I say, build the contracts, okay, and put a percentage of each year's pay on hold, as long as they don't ask for a trade.
They do
Okay,
that, they do
so
that stuff like that. They get paid per game.
no. What I'm saying is this: you sign a, just for easy math, a 5-year, $200 million. That's $40 million a year, right? The first year, instead of paying you $40 million, we're gonna pay you 30. Okay,
There's no point in doing
and
that
we're
because
gonna
they get
hold.
paid per game.
But if
No,
you
but
keep
he
a
said
percentage
change it.
unpaid,
Yeah.
if you keep a percentage unpaid at the front of the contract, it's a much higher percentage, and as the life of the contract goes by, that
Again-
percentage gets reduced.
Again, it doesn't matter because like they just wait for until the end of the year and then ask for a trade because they got all that money for that year.
At least they'll wait until the end of the year. I mean, this motherfucker didn't even wait for his contract to start before he asked it
Because,
out.
again, because he doesn't care.
He signed it and then he's like, I want out.
KD doesn't really care that like his contract might not like he's like, oh, I want to go to Boston. Okay, well we're not paying a contract. You can go to Boston. No, I want my
First
money.
he asked for Miami, then he asked
But
for
I'm saying
Phoenix,
he-
now he's asking for Boston.
KD's too stupid to figure out contract. It's not his job. I play ball.
So why
Very
is it
good.
on the team though?
For what?
For allowing it? Oh, sorry, why is it on the players though? Like, why are you blaming the players?
Well, he's
for
saying the
demanding-
players,
They're pampered, bougie
should
bitches ass
ask
motherfuckers.
for it.
Because they can.
Who doesn't ask for trades? Who in the league doesn't ask for trades?
NFL players don't. I'm kidding.
Another person asked for trades.
Yes,
A lot
but
of players.
Yeah.
There's only a few.
Okay.
Bitches.
Okay, legacy though.
Bitches.
Legacy. I got some.
This is the
really,
reason why
I
you
got
troll.
I got
LeBron
something
is the
real
only
quick.
player who's
Kyrie's
never
a-
asked for a
Kyrie's-
trade,
I got something real quick though. Kobe. Remember when Kobe won 3 championships with Shaq?
and then he wanted out.
No. But if Kobe didn't win another championship after that, different legacy,
Yes.
right? Because the whole thing was you only won because you had Shaq. LeBron goes to Miami, wins 2 championships. If he would have never won another championship after that, different legacy. We're not even giving any GOAT status or anything. Like, no one's talking about that, right? KD's in that same situation. If he doesn't win another
I
championship
agree.
outside of that Warriors super
I
team
agree.
thing,
He's nothing.
he's not in conversation.
And that's why Steph was so happy when he won,
I'm telling
because
you,
he
doesn't
won
care
without
about that.
KD.
Yeah.
Now,
He doesn't care about that.
He cares. He cares
Not
a
enough
lot.
to not ask for a trade.
Well,
If
he's
KD
asking for a trade so he can go win
What-
another.
what-
But if,
what
KD,
do
if KD was smart,
Mhm.
he would have demanded moves that were better for Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he doesn't see them making those moves.
I'm sorry.
When he
Did
went to
did
Brooklyn-
they not just get rid of Harden?
Yeah.
Did not just get like do they not just get
Yeah.
you?
No, but
Did they not just get you and Kyrie?
no, but the thing was when they got rid of Harden, that wasn't his. That was Harden wanting out.
Why did Harden want out?
Wow, it was a bad situation for Harden.
Oh, you
It
don't think
worked.
Harden was like, yo, KD, I'm out.
I don't think so.
I think what Harden was.
Yo, they're playing together right now in fucking.
Barcelona, I
Barcelona.
saw that.
No, these niggas talk, man. These niggas
They're
talk.
still friends. I still think KD and Westbrook are still buddies.
No, they
Nah.
know.
No,
I still think they're buddies.
I think with Harden it was more like, yo, I just feel left out. Like, it's not for me.
No, I
think he
think
saw his
everyone
motherfucker
was
down.
mad
Yeah,
at
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
No,
Everyone
no,
was
no.
mad at Kyrie.
That's what I'm
Harden's
saying.
the only one who could walk away.
That's what Harden said. Yo, this is not for me. This is bullshit. I'm out.
So
Peacefully said, I'm out. I want out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I demanded truth. Just like I want out. I don't want to be here
So,
anymore.
but the problem.
So with Kate, the thing with KD's, he's demanding. Harden said, I want out. Send me anywhere. I want out.
Harden always wanted
no.
to make.
He
his
didn't
way
say
to-
anywhere. He was like,
Daryl
send me to
Morey.
Philly with my boy GM over there from Houston.
But that was
He wanted-
always his goal, right?
That
Yeah.
was his goal from Houston,
From Houston, yeah.
right? That's just like, okay, can you make this possible happen? Okay, sure. We'll do what we can. This motherfucker Kevin Durant saying like, yo, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of me, or get rid of me. Like you're saying you're not a fucking GM. You're not.
Brooklyn's stupid though.
No, Brooklyn. Now they're putting they're like, yo, fuck you. That's the owner saying. He's like, fuck you. You want this? No,
But
fuck you.
he
Like
can't say that though.
the owner is saying right now, fuck you. I'm gonna make the decisions what I'm gonna do.
He's saying what he's supposed to say, but he
no,
can't.
no.
You think he's
No.
gonna hold on to that energy
The photo
when
right
the
now.
ball is tipped up?
No.
and there's no fans.
But do you think that that owner wanted that shit leaked out about, oh, KD wants Nash and the GM out?
Fired.
Yeah,
Hell
of
no.
course he didn't.
Honestly,
want
I
that.
don't even know if it's true or not. It probably is true, but
Oh,
like,
it's
It's
true.
definitely true.
The fact that
the
he
owner's not saying,
responded
"Fuck
means
you."
it's true.
the owner is saying, I'm trying to figure something out, and I'm gonna try and not look like a pushover because I'm a businessman first and foremost. But I have no power right
You said,
And
fuck
he's
you.
He's from China, and guess what? The biggest sport is in China. It's
Yeah.
basketball,
now.
right?
If
So
yo, in China, do you think that they would have people saying, "Yo, I demand a trade"?
no, that's
That's why
why.
he's looking around.
That's
like,
why
who the
he's
fuck
looking
You think you
right.
are?
He's like, "Yo, what the hell are you guys kind of run right now? What are
So-
you talking about right now?"
So, do you think these young rookies coming up, they need to restructure? They need to like renegotiate the CBA so that these kinds of measure, some type of measure, is included with like
How many
if
people? How many people have asked for a trade in the last 10 years?
a lot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Kyrie, fucking
KD,
KD a few times, Kawhi,
Harden.
Harden, Paul George, Russ, James.
Paul George didn't demand a
Yeah,
trade.
yeah.
He got traded. He didn't demand it.
No, from OKC, he has to be out.
He has to be out.
From OKC, he
Yeah.
demanded a trade from OKC.
Really?
That's what Kyrie. That's what Kyrie.
Fine, he asked.
Kyrie was like, "Yo, you got."
But it was quiet. It was hush
Yeah,
hush.
'cause it
until
wasn't
after.
in
Well,
his
that's what I'm
nature.
saying. KD's making it loud.
It's not making niche. The Kawhi's like, "Hey, I'm moving, but you got to move too."
Yeah.
But I have a contract.
The problem with KD is he has to make it loud because you.
In the words of my boy, he's a bitch. He's a baby back. rib
Don't
bitch.
sign the
Yo, who
contract.
ain't a bitch on that
Don't
list?
sign the contract.
You have to, but once you sign the contract,
Sign a short-term contract.
once you sign the
That's why
contract,
LeBron's so efficient.
LeBron and KD have been doing that
yeah,
forever.
but he still doesn't leave after 2 years. He restructures his deal.
No. Okay, well, when he left from Cleveland to
Something's doing this.
when he left from Cleveland to LA, right? Wasn't it a 1 year? Wasn't he doing
I'm
2
saying
years
he
and
still
whatever?
honors his contract.
He does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's always honored. all of his contracts.
KD will always be second player in the league because it's not only about being
He's
a
like-
official basketball
He's
player.
like a 7th for me.
Now.
Right now. He's a
Right now
Come on,
he's
come
yeah.
on.
He's a bitch.
Well, everybody's like, oh, he's finally the best player over. I'm like,
Like,
how?
you
he hasn't taken that.
you don't-
He had the
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah,
he just
yeah,
hasn't
he's
you
grabbed
don't
it.
get guys out of Phoenix,
You don't get LeBron status.
out of Dallas, out
Yeah.
of well, besides Kawhi, out of Spurs. Like more than half of the you don't really got guys saying, "Let me get on my contract." Kawhi, Harden, KD, Kyrie, and maybe Russ. I'm not even so sure about Russ.
And the big issue with trading KD,
That's
is
5
wherever
guys
you
though out of
trade
the
him.
league.
And the big issue is wherever you trade him,
You're trading
that
your whole
team is
team.
gonna be empty.
Yeah, you're
By the
unloading
time
your whole
he
team.
gets there. So I mean, the only team that can make a valuable
KD's
trade
is that guy who knows who KD
Golden
is?
State.
He's that guy who goes to the bar and is like, yo, I want VIP treatment. Yeah, give me this, give me that. Yeah, this.
Mhm.
But this guy's not going to pay for shit.
Yeah, but when he
He's
gets there,
not
he's
even
gonna
buying a
work.
bottle.
Huh?
When he gets there, he's gonna work.
He's not.
He works. He works.
He will.
Oh, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what?
If he's at the bar, you buy your friend a few drinks. Hey, yo, you got me. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. He wants the elite status without proving shit. I'm sorry. He has
What does
to,
he have to prove though?
He has to
I
win
can't.
by himself and carry
I
a team
can't blame
and compete if he wants to be at that level. With Giannis, I've seen it with Giannis.
But he
Like two
got paired
MVPs,
up with
defensive
the
player of
guy
the year.
who
He's
played.
competed. He's done with.
Yeah, be honest, it's different. He's in Milwaukee. Who the fuck stays
What?
in
Send
Milwaukee?
KD to Milwaukee. What the fuck happens?
I want to see Kyrie get traded to the Lakers for Westbrook, and Westbrook and KD play together again.
That's a shit show.
I would like to see that. I would love to see that.
That's diarrhea on the
I don't think so.
That's
I don't think so.
That's
I don't think so.
That's worse.
When they played together, success. They played.
When they were broke and 22 years old.
Because they
Come on.
again, they have the chemistry then.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not there. Why is it not there? Because they're both bitches right now. Sorry, I like Westbrook,
Jesus.
but
Wow.
Westbrook is a baby back bitch
Westbrook's
too.
the only one not asking for a trade, and he shut the bed last
He
year.
shits the bed and he's trying to be the same guy he was in all these other teams.
No, but
back
he's
when-
like, yo,
he's like, yo,
But
learn to be a
let's-
role.
no, but-
learn to be a role player.
No,
Learn
no,
to be
no.
a role
He's like, let's
player.
try
Learn
to
to
be
be
a
role player.
Westbrook has had one bad season last
Learn-
year. One bad season.
Okay,
you can have a bad
What is in
season.
Houston? He put up numbers in Harden, right?
Yeah, he put up numbers in Washington.
Okay, but did he take the role of like again? You're playing with Harden and you're playing with Bradley Beal. You go to a team with like guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis. To win a championship, you have to take a role. That means
why though?
because you're not
It's
the
not-
guy.
No,
No,
you're saying
it's
it like
not
that. You're
Westbrook's
talking about
fault.
an MVP
No,
caliber
no.
player.
I don't give a fuck.
You
If
should,
I'm
you
coming-
should.
no,
Probably should.
no,
You should.
You're coming down to him the ball over 6 or 7 times in the fourth quarter.
Will you say the same thing to Chris Bosh
On where?
on Miami?
He took a role. He sat down and shut the fuck up.
And
Okay, but
Why shut the fuck up? He realized
no,
after the
but
first, he's like, this shit
is Westbrook a
real out
good
here.
shooter? Is
I don't
Westbrook a
think-
good shooter?
Hell no. Why is he shooting?
I don't think that was a good pickup for the Lakers to bring him on that team.
Is
don't-
Westbrook
if you have a-
is
if you
Westbrook a
ask
good playmaker?
No.
Fuck the triple double. He's a good playmaker.
yes,
Yes.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
He is.
If I'm athletic, I get to the rim, I get in trouble, I find the big man. I'm not a good playmaker.
What did he
If
do
I
in
just-
Washington?
No,
What did
get
he
the
do
fuck-
in Washington?
So what do you
Oh,
think?
I penetrate, I find a
What,
shooter.
that's not a play. That's not a play.
That's something you have around you. A good playmaker plays in a system and creates for everybody else.
Yes, but if that's
I'm not turning the
no.
ball over in the last fucking minute and a half
But if you
with Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
No,
That's
no,
bullshit.
but if you have
That's
LeBron,
bullshit.
if you have
Russell
LeBron,
Westbrook in the fourth
no,
quarter.
Westbrook-
if you have
Westbrook was
LeBron,
LeBron.
you get players that can shoot around him. That's what you do with LeBron. You get players.
Westbrook has the
what's proven,
same
that's what's
roster
proven,
as
that's what's proven.
LeBron.
In the
Yeah.
Cavs, that's proven. That's not his whole career though.
No, but why would you bring another guy that does similar things that LeBron does with the
Because
basketball?
first and foremost,
I don't
LeBron
get
tried
that.
to shoot and shoot. Second of all, Westbrook wasn't turning it over in the fourth quarter. Westbrook was turning it over every quarter. It wasn't just like, oh, let me pass. All the guys not there. The nigga was dropping the ball coming out of the fucking.
So why do I not put this guy off ball and
Because it was a year where he didn't look like Russell Westbrook. If we saw this Russell Westbrook 10 years ago, Russell Westbrook wouldn't be Russell Westbrook right now.
my nigga, after 30 games and I'm seeing this shit as a person, as a player, I'm like, you know what? Maybe
Westbrook.
No,
I
hold
don't
on,
say,
maybe-
Westbrook's still second scorer on the team.
then if
Well,
I
I'm saying much
if
more.
I am a guy trying to win and I notice myself making this mistakes and I see these mistakes I'm making, I take a seat. I'm like, man,
Yeah, but he's getting scrutiny. The thing about Westbrook is Westbrook's never been in LA.
Or
OKC,
big
You're
market.
MVP.
Washington,
You're MVP.
Houston.
You're MVP, right?
Yeah, in
You're MVP.
in
You know what to do.
Winnipeg. You're in Winnipeg.
So
I don't
doesn't make a
know.
difference.
I don't like Anthony Davis has had a bad year and whatnot as well. But we don't go saying like, oh, you know, his career is over. There's that Westbrook
I'm not
has
saying
one
his career
bad
is
season.
over. I'm just saying right now.
But there's been analysts that say that this is similar to they think it's similar to the Allen Iverson thing, not accepting a certain role in Memphis and ending his career. I don't think it's the same.
I don't think it's career ending. I just
No.
think to me it's more damaging for him.
It's only damaging because
It's in his head.
I think it's
It's
damaging.
his
I'm
head.
like, I'm like,
only
he was
playing
like
the
stop
spot
trying to
he's
prove
supposed
to
to play.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Just take the role and accept it.
No, but
and
he
go.
wasn't playing the role that he was
Yeah,
supposed
but-
to play because AD wasn't there.
Can we like
Motherfucker, you got other players on the team can bring the ball up and create.
the
Who?
the
Who
problem
they have? Who's
is
the other point guard they had? What's his name?
the problem is you can't have him as your sixth
Even
man
Rondo
making
left.
$47 million. The money and the role doesn't add up.
Who's
Okay,
six? Westbrook.
Westbrook, you
He's
can't
not
make
six man.
him.
Well,
Well, you
Not
can't
a
make.
six man.
You can't put him in the
Rob
role you
Pelinka
want
put a shitty team
when you're
on
giving
the,
him the
on the
money
floor.
that he
How do you
needs.
play? How do you
He
play
put
off
a
ball and
terrible
and,
team
and
there.
not expect him to shoot?
Not a shooter. Give me a slash and a rebounder.
Slash and rebound as off ball.
As a point guard,
Wade did it.
Wade bring the ball up.
No, Wade did it.
Wade could bring the ball.
Wade did it. He did with LeBron.
oh boy,
Well,
and that was a 24
The
year-old
Lakers
LeBron.
tried to put
27.
a All-Star 2008 team on the floor last
Yeah.
year, so I mean,
I thought it was gonna be
close
great.
the show.
I didn't. I'm just too old.
I'm like, no, we just move the ball. We know where everyone's supposed to be. Nobody knew where it's supposed to be. Nobody played D. Nobody knew where it's supposed to be.
All right. It's been a good one. We'll be back next week. JP's got babies to feed, diapers to change.
Jeez. It's like 10 p.m.
I like this ambience. I don't want to leave yet. A couple more years.
I know you need to have a bar somewhere.
Thank you so
Don't
much,
worry,
guys.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
I appreciate this so much. We'll be back next week. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, JP. Yeah, man. Much more topics. I guess we just create topics as we go, which is a good thing. But
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who listening. We'll be
Don't be
back.
too structured out here.
Appreciate
You
it.
don't want to hurt nobody.
Exactly. This is all love.
Thanks to our producer.
Shout out.